beautiful ladies. You're a winner even if your team loses when you step into Monroe's. Adult entertainment, upscale dining, 5-star menu, full bar, full liquor, and full nude. It's Monroe's in Palm Beach, open 7 days a week until 5 a.m. Get over to Monroe's today and enjoy Monroe's Touchdown Sundays. Peace!
Navigating today's real estate market can be tricky. Interest rates are rising, but not as fast as rental rates, and home insurance is about to explode. And housing prices, they still haven't fallen much yet. Really? Not sure what to do? Get the professional advice you need. Call the crew from the Florida Talk Real Estate Show. Our team of experts have helped thousands of our listeners with buying a home, selling a home, getting a home loan, home insurance, and so much more. Call for a free consultation at 888-973-7828. FloridaTalkRealEstate.com.
When you go to a place of business or hire a business to come to your home, that business has a legal duty to protect you from harm and injury. Yet many times people are attacked, raped, robbed, and even murdered because the business they trusted violated that duty. Some businesses are in high crime areas, yet because of cost, security was not provided, and serious injuries or death occurred. Sometimes the lighting in a parking lot or other parts of the business is so dim or not lit at all so as to allow criminals to prey on that customer. Many times we have cases in hotels, apartments, and in-home services where rape, mayhem, and physical assault occur because of the lack of security or negligent hiring of criminals with records. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com or on your cell phone dial #law. That's all. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. forthepeople.com.
There's a reason Comcast Business powers more businesses than any other provider. Actually, there's a few. Comcast Business offers the fastest, reliable network, the peace of mind that comes with Security Edge, helping to protect all your connected devices, and the most reliable 5G mobile network. Want me to keep going? I can. Whether your small business is starting or growing, you need Comcast Business. Technology solutions that put you ahead and give you serious savings. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get internet, security, and voice for just $40 per month for 12 months when you add mobile. Plus, get free installation and ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Ends 11/6/2022. Restrictions apply. Requires Eagle Bill and AutoPay. New Comcast Business 250 megabit per second internet. Security Edge and one voice line customers only. 2-year agreement required. Equipment taxes and other fees and subject to change. Must add mobile 90 days from internet install and keep all services for mobile discount. Comcast Business Mobile utilizes the network with the most RootMetrics 5G data reliability wins in 1H 2022. Results may vary. Award is not an endorsement.
Wilton Simpson is a farmer who cares for family, friends, neighbors, and community. Because that's what farmers do. Now Wilton Simpson is running for Florida's Agriculture Commissioner. Because he cares. Wilton always stands up for those in need, like the CARES Center for seniors and the PACE Center for girls. That's why Wilton Simpson led the charge to reform our foster care system, so every child has a loving home and a bright future. Simpson led efforts to pass historic teacher pay raises, expand school choice, and secure billions of dollars for Everglades restoration. The causes are different. The reasons are the same. Wilton Simpson cares, because that's what farmers do. Wilton Simpson for Florida Commissioner of Agriculture. Paid for by Wilton Simpson, Republican, for Florida Commissioner of Agriculture.
At Rack Electric, our slogan is, we've got the power, and we really do. Volume buying power allows us to stock hundreds of Generac whole house generators and pass the savings on to you. It's going to be a very active hurricane season, so get the power at rackelectric.com.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
We're still having some slowdowns along the Turnpike northbound. This is from right around the Boynton Beach area up to Lake Worth Road. You also have an accident blocking the Turnpike northbound exit ramp at Lake Worth Road. 95, some large rocks and debris in the roadway. This is on the northbound exit ramp at Atlantic Avenue, but otherwise the interstate is the much better bet this morning. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
You probably haven't heard of the story of how going west changed Samuel Langhorne Clemens, but you may be interested to hear that man we now know is Mark Twain. Be sure to catch this week's edition of Our American Stories on the iHeartRadio app, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Download the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
What day is today? Friday.
It's been an amazing week.
How do you mean?
How so?
Records were broken.
I had a good feeling off the bat.
It is gone! Number 62!
Hot gossip.
Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen's marriage may be headed for the end zone.
You ready to get this party started?
Ready for the weekend! Turn on! Tune in!
Turn it up.
Welcome, my friends, to the show that never ends.
Showtime!
Well, color me happy. There's a sofa in here for two.
First time in an elevator.
Penthouse. The Penthouse. Wow, great view. I bet you can see all the way to the ocean from out here.
Penthouse, top floor, got everything I need and a lot more. High ceilings, marble floor, and my penthouse.
Hey, Mr. Greek, can I get your autograph?
Hey, Greek, what's happening, pal?
I'm 6 deep behind a 4. You can't find me.
Oh my God, it's Greek!
You're listening to The Penthouse. Here's The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
It is The Penthouse, and we are live on a perfect Friday. The weather is great. And I'm getting a little bit of a feedback, and we'll have to handle that 1 second. But we're having a great Friday, and the weather is perfect down here at Strike Cigar Lounge. It is Greek's Gridiron. Again, another edition. October got out of September with only one winner, Jason. We'll see what happens. That's at 1:35 today. Your chance to beat me and to get a chance to go to Vegas and stay at the Circa Casino and Hotel for 2 days and a 70-inch TV and $200 gift card to New York Prime. And at 11:45, we got a chance for you guys to win tickets. You pick your park. It's either Rapids or Busch Gardens. Good morning, Francis.
Hello, good morning. Happy Friday.
And Francis is very nice today. You get best dressed by far.
Oh, thank you.
Cerise is here doing a great job. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Jimmy, good
Cerise
morning.
looks beautiful as well. She looks great. Yeah, she looks great.
She was late. Jimmy, good morning.
Hello, and good morning.
And how
Jimmy, you look beautiful too.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I have
no problem.
My
No
normal
problem.
gray
First
shirt
thing is,
ensemble with no pants.
Nice.
I know. I could see it.
First thing that's always important, how do both of you guys feel after the big chip challenge? Because people were asking me last night. And,
yeah.
How you guys were. You did the chip challenge and did a fantastic job. Gold medal to both of you. How do you feel today?
Jimmy, you go first.
Terrible. Much better than yesterday. I had it really bad yesterday, and my stomach was just something that I never even would have thought of happened. Today, feeling much better. Although my taste buds are a little bit gone. I could barely taste my coffee this morning. Yeah, lingering
That's
effect.
crazy.
I wasn't expecting. Yeah. Well, actually, none of it. I don't think any of us were expecting any of that. But I'm better, and it was fun, and we had some good videos. Go to realradio921.com. You can watch the video of it, and Wild 95.5 has theirs up, and Cool 105.5 has theirs up, of course, with Curtis and Mo doing it, and Megan and Carmine. How are you feeling, Franny? You feeling a little bit better?
Yeah, it didn't last that long for me. I felt so terrible for Jimmy because you were enjoying it in the beginning, and then just quietly, quickly, you got real quiet, and I was like, oh no.
That was
but
it.
It's true. That thing sneaks up on you when you first, and we're talking about the Pocky One Chip Challenge. When you first take a bite of it, it's like, all right, not that bad. It is the after effects, the 30 seconds after eating it that does not go away for a long time. And I'm like, man, I am dumb. Like I have a lot of people don't realize, but I have a lot of issues. I have EPI, I have colitis, and I have celiac. So I have all these issues, and I'm like, so at one point, my stomach tensed up so hard. I was like, oh my God, what, did I just destroy myself? I'm going to have to go to the hospital. I laid on the bathroom floor at work for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't know about that until this morning.
I did. I went in there and I was like, I think I have to throw up. And I didn't. So I just laid there in like fetal position on the bathroom on the cold tile floor. And it went away. And then after that, I had to do some stuff for the gator. I hopped in and I was fine. So it really, those effects that I thought was going to be death or hospital only lasted about 20 minutes.
Oh, that's
and
good. That's good.
Yeah, and I was good to go because I know, like with you, Jimmy, and even Megan and Carmine, like they were talking about like an hour or so after the fact, not feeling great. I texted Megan afterwards, and she said she was still feeling the effects, and that was like 4 or 5 hours later. So
Yeah, it was
no joke.
It was about 4:30, about a little over 2.5 hours after we did the challenge, that I started to feel where I could get up and walk around.
Yeah, that thing is no joke. So if you plan on doing it, know what you're getting into. We did have people text us at 47142. We got to start off with Real Radio telling us, like, you guys are idiots. What are you doing?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So that will be the first and the last time I do that.
Yeah, me too. I don't think we'll be repeating that one around here ever again.
You guys did a great job. Andrew owes you big time from promotions. You did a great job. And again, was worried about both of yous, and I think you guys really stepped up and took the chip challenge. Now, somebody asked me this question. I don't know if you know or Jimmy.
What's that?
Can you buy this chip in Publix?
Yeah. No, you can't. You got to buy it online.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Publix doesn't sell it.
No.
Okay.
No. I don't think Publix wants that on them.
I think anybody does.
There's a lot of videos.
No. And Pocky does. So they gave us like the hat and chips. So they have normal chips that you can eat, but they are known for that hottest chip in the world, that Pocky One Chip Challenge. And this is a newer one because they came out a few years ago. So this is like their most intense one. If you watch the video, you'll notice it also makes everybody's tongue bright blue.
Oh, wow.
Right,
yeah, so that's a new feature with this one. And it comes in a coffin, and it's just one single chip. And so that's why it's death. But you can buy them online. I know they come in I think the largest they come is packs of 11, but it's individual coffins that you can get. So if you want to do that for Halloween or trick your friends, go right ahead.
Yeah. Or how about that gentleman we had who called yesterday? Didn't he say his daughter snuck one in?
Yeah, that is evil.
Oh, my God. Like you're watching a game, eating a lazy
Yes.
and all of a sudden
Could you imagine? You think you're just eating a regular Dorito, and then all of a sudden you feel like you're on fire.
Ooh.
Yeah, your daughter is... She owes you.
yeah. She's out of the will.
For life.
That is pretty scary.
Yeah.
It is the Penthouse, and we are live at Strike Cigar Lounge. Come on down. This is a great place to watch a game, have fun, sit on the patio. They got drink specials. We got some Tito's going and some 818 tequila later today. But stop in. I'll buy you a cigar.
You?
Yeah. I'll buy you a cigar. We'll hang out, and we'll be back in a few minutes with a Greek spin the wheel of a Greek misspeak. We'll be back. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
Oscar Mayer is now selling frozen wiener pops.
Is it hot dog flavored water?
No, it's like a modified corn dog before you warm it up, I guess.
Well, that was a keto corn dog.
It's the worst kind.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 2 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
The can't miss music event of the year is coming to the CW.
The 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Featuring once-in-a-lifetime performances from the biggest superstars in all of music.
Ladies and gentlemen,
what's up, Vegas?
Make some noise! I don't know if y'all ready for this one.
All hosted by Ryan Seacrest from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
Don't miss our 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tonight and tomorrow night at 8 on the CW.
Did you know that testosterone plays a key role in muscle mass, sex drive, mood, quality of life, and your thinking ability? And if any of those things are lacking in your life, then it's time you got in touch with my friends over at Begin a New Med Spa. Hey, this is Franny, and when most men hear med spa, you automatically think, oh, that's a woman thing. Well, you couldn't be more wrong. It is an everyone thing. Check them out and set up a consultation online at beginanewmed.com. You can check out your testosterone, talk about whether testosterone replacement therapy is right for you. And while you're at that consult, inquire about their array of services. Laser hair and tattoo removal, body contouring, facials, IV therapy, they have it all. So far, I've had Botox, filler, and the game-changing Morpheus 8 treatment, which has smoothed out and tightened the texture and appearance on my face. All three of those non-invasive procedures have me looking great on the outside, and their optimal wellness and the peptides I am on have me feeling incredible on the inside. Feel healthier, younger, and more confident at any age with the help of Begin a New Med Spa. BeginANewMed.com. TruthSocial.com.
Former President Trump just made a big post to his Truth Social, and he's praising Dick Morris's new book, The Return. Trump says Dick Morris's bestseller is a great book and urges you to get it. The Return reveals Trump is running again and will even win. It's even predicted recent events. The Return alleges that big media, big tech, and the deep state have formed a secret alliance to stop Trump no matter what. But Morris predicts they will fail. Trump calls The Return fantastic, and Dick Morris is a real pro. And Newsmax says The Return is the book of the year. Already an Amazon #1 bestseller, you need to get Dick Morris's The Return in bookstores everywhere. Or check out the free offer from Newsmax and save $28. Just call 800-NEWSMAX. That's 800-NEWSMAX. Or go to thereturn911.com. Thereturn911.com. And get your copy today.
Football is back. Come on out to Hurricane Grill and Wings this Sunday for our next Miller Lite watch party of the season as Miami takes on New York. Great food and drink specials, including $3 Miller Lite drafts during all live televised pro football games all season long. Real radio swag, and a chance to win a pair of tickets to an upcoming Fins game. Kickoff is at 1 p.m. Hurricane Grill and Wings, 1729 Southeast Indian Street in Stewart. See you there.
There are dozens of reasons why you can get medical marijuana, and MMJ Health can help. Once you qualify, then getting your marijuana is as easy as ordering pizza. Pre-qualify in just minutes at mmjhealth.com. Meet with a Florida medical marijuana doctor today.
Hayes the Greek for Joseph's Classic Market, one of my favorite spots, where great meals begin. If you love to eat well, Joseph's Classic Market has it all. Fresh produce, meats, seafood, deli, pizza, bakery, and prepared foods. And Joseph's offers catering for all special events. Boca Raton, Delray, and Palm Beach Gardens. Joseph's Classic Market is also hiring for all positions. Joseph's Classic Market, where great meals begin, proud sponsor of Greek's Gridiron. I don't start a day without going to Joseph's Classic Market. Peace.
Life can be shattered in a moment. When that happens, you need a big law firm to fight for you. We're America's largest injury law firm. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hi, this is Earl Ron. I'm the president of New South Window Solutions. What I like people to understand about our company is what's unique about us. We manufacture, we install, we guarantee. We go out of our way to make it easy.
Going on now. Save 35% off factory direct windows and doors. Visit newsouthwindow.com.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Miami area attorneys. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Hayes the Greek for 818 Tequila. 818 Tequila works closely with local family-owned farms in Jalisco, Mexico to bring you the smoothest, most natural, and best tasting tequila possible. Experience the award-winning tequila handcrafted for family and friends to enjoy. Visit drink818.com to find 818 Tequila near you. 818 Tequila. Skip the burn, taste the smooth. Please drink responsibly. 818 Tequila, imported by 818 Spirits, Manhasset, New York. 40% alcohol by volume.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach. Duffy Sports Grill is your football headquarters this season. Try their award-winning wings, burgers, and ribs, or their famous 2-for-1 drinks. Don't miss out on all the action at Duffy's, where their game is always on.
This is Miami's Mike Gesicki, number 88, and I'll see you at Duffy Sports Grill, the next best thing to being there.
Tired of the news about how everything is costing more?
Everything is stubbornly high.
Us too. That's why we made the iHeartRadio app absolutely free. When you download the free iHeartRadio app, you have radio stations you love at your fingertips whenever you want, wherever you want, along with millions of podcasts from the news you crave to the true crime series you can't resist. Playlists to fit any mood.
Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Friday. Hope you guys are having a good day. During the course of the show, over the next few hours, Franny will give you some weekend highlights, things that you might want to put down to have some activity this weekend. Big Jets and Dolphins up in New York this weekend. Let's not forget about that game. That'll be on Greek Gridiron later. Good morning, Francis.
Hello, good morning.
And good morning, Jimmy.
Hello, and good morning.
Do you want to do our first Greek misspeak?
Absolutely. Who's spinning the wheel?
Charisse, because it's an honor for her to be here.
Yeah. Oh, so how about that, huh?
Oh, boy. All right,
don't you feel honored, Charisse?
Oh, every day, yes, when I'm working with them. Let's do 21.
Oh, all right. She's going to call out a number. I like it.
All right.
Yeah.
We can do that.
I thought I had to. Okay,
Well,
there we
no,
go.
you can pick one.
Spin the wheel?
Whatever you want to do.
All right, yeah, let's just pick a number.
Yeah, you spin the
All
wheel.
right.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, cool.
Pick a number.
21.
21. All right. We can get to that. And maybe.
Is that the age of the guy you were with last night?
Heck no. I like them nice and seasoned.
All right. Here you go. Misspeak number 21. Nice.
This is
Greek. You're in.
Greek Misspeak Review.
You want the turkey? You're going to have some carrots.
What's up, Doc?
If you don't use a pencil, what happens? It says sharpen. If you use the pencil, the pen gets a little dull. And then eventually you got to sharpen again. And then there's no pencil left.
Wanna see my pencil? Wanna see my pencil? Wanna see my pencil? Wanna see my pencil? Do you wanna see my pencil?
I mean, if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense.
Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about things that don't make sense.
He faces charges of burglary.
What, I asked you in the story, is the door open?
Yeah. He let himself in.
Wow, you think, is that still burglary? If the door's open?
I gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
I'm tremendous. I mean, I can't be any better. I'd be better.
What? We can do better.
But I don't care if they got the greatest person in the world. They can juggle and do frisbees.
My parents never smiled because I had brain damage.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Great job, Charisse.
Thanks. Yeah, that was a good one.
Appreciate it. If you guys want to see Charisse tonight, she's working at Burton Max's at the corner bar.
Go give her some money.
Come see me, please.
Come see her, please. Our good friends at Burton Max's who do give us gift cards, and you could go see Charisse and see what she's all about and ask her a lot of questions.
Hey, while we're at it, I have something I can add and actually help out Charisse. So this was in the New York Post, but they're claiming these are ways for servers to make better tips. And one girl in particular went to... you know. But from anything, clearly from showing your boobies, wearing biker shorts, having your hair down, they claim makes better tips.
Really?
Also, manicured nails. The claims are that we all, shocker, attractive women get better tips and less attractive women, which is unfortunate. But this is maybe if you don't find yourself in that mold, then you can do these certain things. So, yeah, they said having your nails manicured, your hair down, claims are if you, like when you're talking to your customers, and this is specifically, I know you bartend, specifically for servers, if you kneel down by their table to talk to them.
Like look them in the eye?
Well, yeah, and you just kind of kneel down and you talk to them. They claim that helps you get better tips.
I bet you does.
If you write thank you, I know. If you write thank you or something on the check when you give it to them, or a little smiley face, they said that helps with better. And this is research that was done. They actually, blondes for some reason get better tips
Wear a
than
wig
brunettes
tonight.
do.
Wear a wig tonight.
I don't think I look good as a blonde.
You never know.
You never know.
Hey, Kim Kardashian, she goes back and forth.
I mean,
and you got dark features like her.
I guess.
Yeah. What was another thing that I read on there?
Wasn't there an accent?
Oh, Southern accents. Lay on a Southern accent.
Yeah, like how you all doing?
Like, hey, y'all.
There it is.
What can I get y'all to
a little
drink?
sweeter, yeah. So
Greek
Southern,
nailed it.
You want to go on a hayride?
Yeah, that's it. Listen to that Southern accent.
Schnookums. Can I get you schnookums?
Yeah. Maybe we could go pick some corn later in the tomato field, something like that.
Yeah, pigtails. They enjoy pigtails. Shiny lip gloss
that I can
also
see.
helps.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. So there's these little things that you can do that help out with tips. But if they order something, like let's say, I'll have a braised short rib or whatever, you're like, oh my God, that's so delicious. What a great choice. If you compliment the choice of their food,
She's a pro.
If you compliment the choice of their food, that helps you with tips.
Yeah.
So if you're out there and you're making
I've
some
done that
money,
before.
and you're waiting tables, and you're like, man, my tips have been kind of crappy lately. Maybe try some of these things.
Yeah, because you waited on me, and it was, I got to be honest with you.
Oh, come on.
I didn't feel any love.
I mean, it's you, so.
I'm like I said, I ordered a steak, and I got a hamburger. She's like, just eat it. I'm like, okay.
Just eat it.
Oh, boy.
I got ice cream, right? And it was melted. I go, this is melted. She's like, so? And you know that's a true story.
All right, that part is slightly true. It wasn't melted all the way. It was just like a tad. But I did offer to give you a fresh one, and you were like, no, it's fine.
No, of course it's fine. All
right,
what am I
fine.
going to say? You gave me the ice cream with a straw.
So it's a milkshake. Milkshakes are delicious. What are you complaining about?
Make it work.
I was like, wow, that's weird, but that's okay. I'll take it.
Oh, my gosh.
No. I think a lot of these things, obviously, they've done research helps.
Yes.
Franny,
things you can do. Obviously, if you're not, don't go dye your hair blonde if you're not blonde.
Yeah.
But things that you can, and sometimes where they say girls with their hair down, I know a lot of establishments make you wear your hair up. Some places don't, and the booty shorts, I love it. Of course, you're going to get larger tips if you're in booty shorts, but some places have uniforms, so you can't do that.
I mean, one thing I've heard from a lot of bartenders I know and waitresses, and it's only if you have regulars, and Franny knows, she's done it for years, if you remember them. Like when they come in, you know them by their name. You know
what they drink.
Yeah. I mean, like even here, people walk in, they run. They give them a cigar, that they smoke, they drink. It's a nice feeling.
Yeah.
And I think you feel more personal, like let me, maybe give them more of a tip or whatever.
And sometimes because there's only one of you and there's so many customers, so it's difficult to remember everybody.
Sure.
So what I used to do, and because I would feel so bad every time, like Franny or whatever, I would put, and I always knew what they drink, just their face, just their name. So I would put in my phone in my notes. Once I got their name again, I would put their name, but I would put what they drink, and I would put like kind of what they look like couple so and so.
Oh, wow.
So if they come back, I would look and I'd be like, oh hey Donna, and hey, I would. That's what I would do just so I could remember. Just quickly on our text line 47142, start off with Real Radio. Somebody let us know because we were asked if you could buy the Pocky Chips. G-Man asked at Publix. They said that you can actually buy them at select mobile stations.
Oh, wow.
That's
Perfect.
interesting. There you go.
Get some gas and get that. Nice.
That's a fill-up.
Gas and gas, is that what you're saying? Yep.
Wow. Select mobile stations. All right, so if you're looking for it, people, make sure you check out a mobile. You never know what you're going to have. Maybe you can get those chips. Again, hats off to Francis and Jimmy doing a great job yesterday, taking down the chips and being real team players. Other stations did it, but you know what? They're not important. It is the Greek. It is Francis. It is Jimmy. We are here at Strike Cigar Lounge. Come on down. Beautiful day today in South Florida. This is the day that people want to live down here. It is one of the days. It is just beautiful. We'll come back with this day in history and a trifecta. Peace.
Because your pets are pretty lonely when you're gone. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. We've got a nice Friday out there, mostly sunny skies, dry air in place, so it's very comfortable outside as well with pretty low humidity. Temperatures in the mid-80s throughout the day. We're going to stay in the mid-80s through the weekend, but more moisture does move in tomorrow and Sunday, so rain chances increase for us.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
Star Wars revolutionized the way that special effects are done in movies, but it also created movie merchandising as we know it today. Be sure to catch this week's edition of Our American Stories on the iHeartRadio app, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Greek's Trifecta is sponsored by Strike Cigar Lounge.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
From dinner with the crew to an easy evening on the couch, Tito's Handmade Vodka makes for the perfect pair to any weekday plans. Stock up on your must-have mixers and go-to garnishes, and just add Tito's for a cocktail hour that's best served any day of the week. Tito's Handmade Vodka is distilled from corn and is naturally gluten-free. Find recipes and more at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof. Distilled and bottled in Austin, Texas. Crafted to be savored responsibly.
During times of adversity, during times of tragedy, for over 100 years, the Salvation Army of Palm Beach County has been doing the most good in our community. And that includes the Salvation Army extending immediate relief efforts to the impacted areas in the Gulf Coast of Florida into Central Florida, those hardest hit by Hurricane Ian. They are serving thousands of meals right now, providing assistance to so many Floridians in need. It's what they do. And it's why everything you do with the Salvation Army of Palm Beach County makes a difference right here in our community and across our state as well. If you would like to donate or for more information, SalvationArmyPalmBeachCounty.org. SalvationArmyPalmBeachCounty.org can also donate items or visit any one of their stores. It all makes a difference. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I've made around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code GOLD for an extra 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill-up. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code GOLD for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code GOLD for 25 cents per gallon cash back on your first fill-up.
On the Happiness
Happiness Formula podcast, Dr. Barry Schwartz, best-selling author of The Paradox of Choice and Why We Work, helps you tackle life's biggest decisions. Join the eminent psychologist as he combines vivid case examples with psychological insights to deliver vital takeaways you can use every day.
We should be asking how we can make good lives better, how we can move people from okay to really happy.
Listen to The Happiness Formula on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, it's Greek from Monroe's and Palm Beach. Monroe's Touchdown Sundays. It's a great place to watch the game. $100 bottle specials all night long and beautiful ladies. You're a winner even if your team loses when you step into Monroe's. Adult entertainment, upscale dining, 5-star menu, full bar, full liquor, and full nude. It's Monroe's and Palm Beach. Open 7 days a week until 5 a.m. Get over to Monroe's today and enjoy Monroe's Touchdown Sundays. Peace.
Are you committed to safety and have great customer service skills? Palm Tran is hiring. We're recruiting for bus operators, mechanics, and many other positions. Attend the Palm Tran Job Fair on Friday, October 7th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or Saturday, October 8th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We'll be making conditional offers on the spot. It's happening at Palm Tran's headquarters at 100 North Congress Avenue in Delray Beach. Again, join us October 7th or 8th. Go to palmtran.org for more information.
Thinking about an appliance purchase or having something installed, like flooring, kitchen, or bath? You can count on Lowe's for credit options. See the store nearest you or go to Lowe's.com for details on the latest credit offers going on now.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Well, things are looking better than they were before along the Turnpike northbound from the Boynton Beach area north to Lake Worth Road. We do still have some areas of slowdowns in there, but getting better than it was. And 95 is looking good. The only issue we have there in Delray, it's the northbound exit ramp to Atlantic Avenue. Left lane blocked on that ramp, and that is because of debris, including rocks. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Kelley Blue Book. Kelley Blue Book Instant Cash Offer is an official offer to buy your car. Enter your vehicle ID info, answer some questions, then get a no-obligation offer to sell or trade it. Then choose a dealer to purchase your car, schedule a time, and drive away with confidence. For all of the its, KBB.com it.
John Mellencamp returns to the road, and iHeartRadio is getting you there. We'll fly you and a guest to the tour date of your choice and set you up with VIP tickets to the show. Plus, slap a backstage pass on your jean jacket so you can meet John. And you'll walk away with a sheet of handwritten
Yo 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is the great good afternoon morning. I hope you guys had a good morning. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello and good morning.
Francis is in the house.
Hello, happy Friday.
And it is Friday, so if you guys have any requests for a Greek misspeak, Jimmy will try to get them on. I got a couple we'll get to by the end of the day. I got them last night. We're going to get into this day in history and a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greeky Trifecta.
And last night was the football game. If you watch it, I give you an apple because that game was tough to watch. First game, I think, in the history of the NFL went into overtime with no touchdown. So that was the record last night.
Yeah, I don't know if Denver's really happy with their new quarterback.
Russell Wilson had a bad night last night.
He did.
He did.
They were like, Denver, they stay typically. Like Broncos fans stay the whole entire time. They were leaving the game at halftime.
Yeah, they weren't happy.
Even Al
Russell
Michaels
Wilson
made mention of it.
Yeah.
He did. One of my buddies stopped by before we went out last night, and I didn't realize it. Jimmy will say, shocker. I do have Amazon Prime.
You do?
I had no clue. She's like, the game's on. You want to watch
funny.
it? He came out. He was in my living room. I go, how'd you get the game? Because you have it. I'm like, oh, shocker.
Oh, wow. That's nice. So you guys, I've mentioned that I'm in a football pool for the first time.
Yeah.
and I only won once, which is, it's only been a few weeks. There was only one person picked the Colts, and I keep on forgetting that Matty Ice, Matt Ryan, is with them now, and he's actually been doing pretty good with the Colts. But the one person who did was the one girl who was her first weekend, and I was like, but she said that she literally just like kind of at any, mini, miny, mo.
Yes.
She got the Colts.
You got just as good a chance.
Yeah.
And you win in 1 week. I know people who play polls for years and never win. Ever.
No,
So
of
that's
course,
great.
yeah.
You're only 4 weeks.
I'm up.
You're up.
I'm up.
And you're going to win again. So, yeah, it was a pretty brutal game to watch last night. They were promoting next Thursday night's game, which I don't think is going to be too good either. It's the Bears and Jaguars. But, yeah, Thursday night football, a little tough last night if you did watch it. Also, Sunday, the NFL is going to be in London. It's the Green Bay Packers taking on the New York Giants. Baseball, the playoffs start today. All the series start. So that kicks off this Friday, which is today, and that'll go all weekend. Those are best of 3, the first round. So if you like baseball, you'll get baseball all day today from 12 o'clock until tonight around 10 or 11. And there was a preseason basketball game last night. The Brooklyn Nets with Kyrie, who didn't play, but Kevin Durant played, scored 22 points against our Miami Heat. But it wasn't enough as the Heat ended up beating the Brooklyn Nets. And that is your first trifecta of the day. And now we'll get into this day in history.
Well, today's time warp is going to go back to 196 years ago today. In 1826, the Granite Railway began service. It was the first chartered railroad in the United States. 106 years ago today, in 1916, Georgia Tech defeats Cumberland University 222-0 in the most lopsided game in college football history.
Yeah.
In what should have been a rocking chair, Greek had Cumberland U at plus 220.
He's like, it's a lock. It's a lock.
Still hurt. That was rocking chair, plus 220. 63 years ago today, in 1959, the romantic comedy Pillow Talk was released nationwide in the United States. It was the first of several on-screen pairings of actors, of course, Rock Hudson and Doris Day. Of course,
Nice. And if you want to listen to Pillow Talk tonight, new episode with Brandy and Megan on Real Radio 92.1, 7 o'clock. Thanks for the plug.
Segue. 54 years ago today, in 1968, the Motion Picture Association of America adopted its film rating system, ranging from G for general audience and X for people like me.
Nice.
40 years ago today, in 1982, Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cats opened on Broadway.
Meow. Terrible, by the way. Have you watched it?
Cats?
Yes.
I was going to say meow, but I didn't.
No, you can. Yeah, I have watched it. Not a fan. Sorry if you are. Continue.
30. It's had a couple.
Franny's pulling right today.
38 years ago today, 1984, Sweetness Walter Payton ran for 154 yards to break Jim Brown's all-time rushing record of 12,312 yards. 37 years ago today, 1985, Lynette Woodard became the first female to play for the Harlem Globetrotters. 24 years ago today, 1998, the original Charmed premiered on the WB, starring, of course, Shannon Doherty, Holly Marie Combs, and Alyssa Milano.
Well, I like Melissa Milano.
21 years ago today, in 2001, a U.S.-led coalition begins attacks on Taliban-controlled Afghanistan with an intense bombing campaign by American and British forces. Logistical support was provided by other nations, including France, Germany, Australia, and Canada. And later, troops were provided by the anti-Taliban Northern Alliance. It was, of course, as a response to September 11th. 19 years ago today, in 2003, Arnold Schwarzenegger was elected governor of California in a special recall election to remove Governor Gray Davis. Arnold won by a landslide and took office on November 17th. 17 years ago today, in 2005, Greek's good friend Boy George was arrested for having 13 bags of cocaine in his apartment. After he
told him.
Yeah, I know. You told him. After
Were
he
you like,
called,
do you really want to hurt me?
apparently so, yeah.
Not saying a word.
By the way, he was the one that called 911 to report a burglary. It was supposedly because the male prostitute he had hired for the night tried to rob him. Was that you, Greek?
Oh. Can't win for losing.
Can't win for losing. I tell you what, these criminals. And finally, 14 years ago today, in 2008, Spotify officially launched as a streaming platform. And that's what happened on this day, October 7th in our history.
Wow, 2008 Spotify. So you mentioned something about a train in there, right? You had So
railway opened for the first time.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if you have seen this or we talked about it, but they want to let you know that specifically the Treasure Coast, drivers on the Treasure Coast will soon be seeing the Brightline trains at crossings. So starting about 10 days, October 17th, this testing is going to be in Martin and St. Lucie counties, and they are talking about 110 miles per hour that train's going to be going. The trains right now are currently, they're traveling here in South Florida where we have it, only 80 miles per hour.
They're going 30 miles.
So they're going to be hustling up there. So they want to let you know, like, listen, the private rail line is set to start testing the high-speed trains this month. So be careful.
Yeah.
Do not try to beat the train like so many people do. Do not ever have your car, because I saw it coming here a couple weeks ago. Somebody was right on the tracks as we were waiting at a light, and they were stuck there. So they're just saying it's going to happen. It looks like, let me see, one of the crossings that they will travel through is Jensen Beach Boulevard, which is a roundabout at the crossing. So they say inside near the nearby Jensen Beach Barbershop, customers and employees are going to have a front row seat to what happens. So if you want to get your haircut and see what's going on, you can go hang out there.
Wow.
Yeah. But just so you know, the Brightline testing is going to occur at the following crossings. In St. Lucie, it's Savannah Road and Water Plant Road, Midway Road, Walton Road, Riverview Drive, Martin County, County Line Road, Skyline Drive, Pitchford Landing, Jensen Beach Boulevard, and Palmetto Avenue. So 10 days, just make sure you are paying attention, because that sucker is going fast.
I can't believe that it's going to do 110 through the Jensen area, because that's so congested. They have regular commercial type of rails through there, bringing cargo and whatnot. I can't imagine a passenger train being able to go through there at 110, but hey, maybe they can. I don't know.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Tom Brady and Giselle, there's news every day, and Jimmy always says he doesn't believe what he hears, and sometimes I don't. There's a couple different stories, and there's one now out there, Franny, that she's possibly...
She's a witch.
She's a witch.
So there's so many stories out there from her being upset, and all this stems from that they have a sexless marriage. That's one of the rumors now. I mean, the rumor mill is just spinning, and this one is just very ridiculous, saying that she is a white witch. If you have not heard this yet, is a conspiracy theory, and people are like, yeah, we have proof she is. So, she put a spell on Tom Brady so he could be the most elite athlete up until he was 44 years old and not age and everything. And witches of TikTok believe they have sorted out several of these mysteries surrounding Tom Brady and Giselle Bündchen. And there is, it's witch talk. So there are groups on TikTok, and I've heard about them before. But they decided,
this is where they're losing me.
They decided that they were going to have, I know, but it's just fun to talk about, that they were going to, so they said Giselle has cast protective wards to shield Tom's body, spells to enhance his athletic ability, and given him potions that have allowed him to freeze time and stop the aging process. The agreement between Brady and his witch wife was that she'd support his athletic endeavors. In exchange, he'd retire at age 45. The tarot number, like tarot cards, for making positive life changes, meaning leaving football to spend time with his family. Brady broke his promise with Giselle when he announced he was returning to the NFL after a 40-day retirement. The number is important, too, because 40 is the number for following life's purposes of the soul desire. So it goes on to say that since he broke his promise, she is done. And I think after the fact, he's going to have some bad luck heading his way.
God forbid if he gets hurt.
No, he won't. But listen, these are all people are coming up. People are coming up with the craziest thing, including that, and they call her a white witch, is what they're saying Giselle Bündchen is.
I heard the white witch thing. The only thing I can say about Brady, there is rumors again from people around him, or he's taking it very bad, which divorce is very hard.
Yeah.
But he also, yesterday Jimmy noticed a long time ago this, and he looks very thin.
He does look a bit.
Yeah. He really does.
Just in his face.
Yeah, his face and his jaw. He looks very thin, but the rumors do not stop. They're all over the New York Post, all the papers. People are talking about.
But I think this is my favorite one. Witchcraft is my favorite one so far.
That's fun.
Yeah, it is fun. Yeah.
I was reading a Yahoo article on this last night, because apparently there's some more they're calling them sources, but they seem to be more like it's actual Brady's words, where he is saying that he wants to reconcile, but she doesn't. She's the one moving forward, and at this point, it's more of her decision to move things in this direction. So I'm at a point where, all right, now I am convinced. I mean, I was like kind of forcing it where I didn't want to believe it, but yeah, it looks like this is definitely happening. I'm just, again, a little bit surprised, but at this point, I guess it's pretty believable.
I know. Who's next? Like, who's your favorite couple out there that's been together for a long time?
I like George Clooney and his wife.
Yeah.
I want to see anybody laugh.
I don't know if they're married, but they are like life partners. Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn.
They're not married, but they're together.
I know,
30 years.
forever.
Yeah.
If they ever separated, I would be devastated.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to see anybody go through a divorce. It sucks. I don't like to hear my friends break up. One of my buddies the other night told me something, and it sucked. But I mean, the only way maybe Brady can get back with her is if he just, and I don't think he would do this. He just says, right now, I'm done. I'm retired. I don't want to lose you. I love you.
Even with being an NFL analyst? Because that's a lot of travel, too.
Maybe he has to say everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he might have to say, look, I'm not going to take the job. And they don't need the money, obviously. And maybe if he said, hey, I'm going to quit. And that's it. But I don't think he would do that mid-season and screw the Bucks. Then I think that would hurt his legacy. But you never know. I mean, you do crazy things for love. We all do. So I don't know. But I don't think she's a witch. And if she was a witch, I would definitely have not went against her. I would be like, sorry, I'm not going against you at all. You scare me. 877-927-6969. That is the number to call. You can also text us at Real Radio 47142 or email Jimmy at realradio921.com. Those are the three ways. You guys can also leave us a talk back. That's where you just leave a message for us, and Jimmy will play it on the air. If you want to bring up anything, we'll always take it. But if you want to stick on any topics that we have, then you can always join in with some topics. We're at Strike Cigar Lounge downtown in Boca Raton on the patio, having a great time for Greek Gridiron. Don't forget your chance to go to Vegas at the Circa. 2 days, 2 nights. That's being brought to you by our friends at the Visa Network.
Yeah. And
also, you get a $200 gift card, New York Prime, if you beat me, and a 70-inch color TV.
Yeah, so come on down, because there's only one person in that mix right now. His name is Jason, and Jason's probably like, shut up, Franny. But there's only one person in the mix for that grand prize, because only one person has beat the Greek. So if you want to try to do it and win a trip to Las Vegas and a 70-inch TV, then you got to get here to Strikes.
You guys got to come down and see us. Love to see you, and I'll buy you a drink and a cigar. How's that? That's a pretty good combination. A lot going on. Yesterday, speaking of Vegas, they had some bad news, though. Bad news yesterday in Vegas.
Yeah,
really bad and sad, scary. I mean, just worried because where that happened, I've been on that right there in front of the Wynn. Some guy went on a little bit of a bad run, obviously, and I think, maybe I'm mistaken, Jimmy, I think 2 people died and six are injured.
Yeah, I believe there's at least 2 that have perished so far.
And I think also...
Stabbing, like that's insane. Yeah. I mean, the shootings are insane and all this, but somebody just going around, and it was such a scary story when I saw it, and this happened in the Las Vegas Strip.
During the day.
Yeah.
And it's a very nice area. I mean, there is a lot of security around that area. I am shocked when I saw it. It's right in front of Wynn on the Strip, but it's a very nice area. I've never seen anything good, and nothing bad ever at night, ever.
Well, but it tells you.
You never know.
You don't.
No, you never know.
Crime can happen anywhere. It doesn't matter if it's a bad place or a good place. It just can happen anywhere.
I was just surprised. Go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, unfortunately, 2 people have passed away. 3 people were hospitalized in critical condition, and another 3 were in stable condition. So it looks like 8 people in total were injured from this. Authorities said the suspect identified himself to police, and they are working to determine his true identity. They described him as a Hispanic in his 30s, said he does not appear to be a Las Vegas resident.
Yeah, his name is Yanni Barrios. They have him, 32-year-old.
Okay, so you've got a little bit more information than I was just trying to do a quick search to see if we've what we can find out here.
Yeah, he has already been booked to the CCDC on 2 counts of open murder with a deadly weapon and 6 counts of attempted murder with a deadly weapon.
And like you said, stabbing, I mean, that's unusual, the whole thing, and during the day, and, again, in a nice area. Which is obviously bad for the Wynn in Vegas, because the Wynn's mentioned in all the articles. It wasn't at the Wynn, it was in front of the Wynn. But I remember many times walking that street, because right across the area is a mall, that you can go to, and there's a Walgreens and different things like that, and you take the escalator over, and it's a beautiful area. Waterfall. I mean, I would never in a million years think of anything. I've been there 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, not even worried, not even thinking. But again, you never do know, which is the bad thing about life. You don't know what's going to come out. You always got to be careful. And I can't see how somebody could, be out there, and that's a lot of damage he did without police turning around, because I always remember a lot of security around that area and visible to people when you're walking around. So, again, very sorry for those people who passed away, their family, obviously, and their friends and everybody, and hopefully other people that they are, they're okay. But that's some news that was shocking to me yesterday in Vegas. A couple of my friends called me, and then just not a good situation ever. You never know what's going to happen out there. 877-927-6969. Let me ask Franny and Jimmy a question that is a little bit of a debate going on on pizza. How do you like your pizza? Do you like it burnt or charred?
Are they both kind of the same thing?
Yeah, what's the difference?
Burnt or charred, both to me sound kind of similar.
It's a thing with a lot of people. A lot of my friends too. They like their pizza like a different way. They're like, I like it like just not too much.
I like a little char. Like that's how the coal-fired pizzas do it. I like a little char to it.
How about you, Jimmy?
Well, I guess so. Burnt's a little bit more than a char.
Yes.
All right, so if that's the case, I'll say char. I like it crispy. I especially like a crispy crust.
And how about you, Sharice? We'll make you part of the show.
Same char.
You like it charred?
Yeah, for
But
sure.
I've never had it burnt. Like I never.
No, I don't like anything burnt.
Yeah. But some people do like it. One of my buddies loves it burnt, and anytime we get pizza, it's like half and half.
Yeah.
He watch a lot of games. He's like, I like. It was in New York Post today, a big article about burnt or charred pizza. How do you like it?
I mean, I like it not charred as well. It just depends. Depends on what kind of pizza I'm eating. But those coal-fired pizzas, they're supposed to be a little char on them.
We sell pizza at Burt and Max's, and a lot of people order it well done.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, all the time.
You have good pizzas there. You do.
Yeah, they're really good.
The margaritas are good.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. I used to get them all the time for my stepson. He used to go through them like forget about it. But they were
that's better than that one expensive pizza you used to get. Which one was it? The clam pizza or something?
God, clam pizza.
You're like $40 later.
I was like, would I break a window?
Man, first like a $70 pork chop, now that.
Yeah.
We don't want to mention the pork chop.
I never Googled that. Yeah, G, we're not going to say where, but G had a $40 pork chop, and we were just like, no, $60.
Yeah.
And we're like, $60 for a pork chop? Pork is like the most inexpensive meat out there. And he was like, Google it. And I have to look it up to see, because we went to Joseph's, who is one of our sponsors here for Gridiron. And my husband and I, we tend to go there when we want a nice cut of meat. And we got like the double thick pork chops. Yeah. We got 2 of them. It was like $8-10 for 2 of them. And I was like, that is
really
ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah. Pork is very inexpensive. Well, compared to the other meats. So when G said he spent $60 on a pork chop, I was like, that place is ridiculous for charging that much money.
Sounds like something Creek would do.
And he was like shocked about it. I'm like, do they not have the price on the menu? No? He was like, I don't pay attention.
Well, me and my friend went to this place. He does drink, and he drinks your tequila that you like. What's it called?
Casa Azul, Casa Amigos.
No, the one
Don
I got.
Julio.
The one I used to get for Christmas.
Don Julio, 1942.
Oh, yeah. And he said that's very expensive. But he got a couple shots of that, and he had a glass of wine, and he had a steak, and I had a pork chop. I liked the pork chop. I thought it was really good.
Well,
but
it better be good for $60.
I think better sing to you.
Yeah, right? And that's what I said. I was like, was there truffle on it, like shaved truffle, and was it like dusted
French
with
fries.
gold?
He gave me a lap dance.
Yeah, I was like, what did this pork chop do for you?
That's worth it then.
The place is beautiful, so maybe you're paying for the atmosphere. I don't know.
No, it's a great place. I love the pork chop. That's the only thing I go there and get. And but I didn't realize the thing.
Pork chop. God, what's wrong with me? I can't talk today. Pork chop.
I'm rubbing off.
And I think the Pocky chip is still hanging out.
Yeah.
My tongue is still a little burned. It looks like the pork chop is $48,
Okay.
which is still damn pricey for a pork chop, I must say.
And then tax, I guess.
And the tip.
Yeah, and
the
whatever
Coke.
soda you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're
I
just
got a nice
probably
steak.
$60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because when the bill came, he goes, give me 60, Greg. That's good. He goes, you don't drink, and I drank a lot. And it was like $2.20. So I was like, are you sure? He's like, yeah. He goes, give me 60. Or it was, something like that. So I thought it was. But I went there a couple of times before, and I had it. That's why I go there, because I do like the pork chop, and the atmosphere is nice. But I didn't realize it. So now I can't go anymore. That's it.
Stay home. Save
Let
money.
me
Maybe
hold
next
$1.
time. Maybe next time that cheap bastard can buy you one. Is he sitting there by chance?
No, he's not. But
He's not here yet.
He's not here yet. He will be here this afternoon. I'm going to say,
Kidding.
Jimmy said,
Yeah.
should have bought me
Yeah,
a pork
really.
chop.
Cough up a buck, you cheap bastard.
Instead of asking me for $60 to drive a Bentley. Come on, brother.
Well, for those of you that can afford to actually cough up a couple of extra dollars, Real Radio and iHeartRadio wants to help with the iHeart Cares relief effort that's going on for our friends over on the West Coast that were devastated by Hurricane Ian. We've partnered with the Salvation Army of Palm Beach County, who has been actively involved in the relief efforts, and we're really happy to work with them. If you are able to donate a couple of bucks, go to realradio921.com/Ian. That's realradio921.com/Ian, IAN. And if you can, it's a great and easy way to donate a couple dollars to help our friends over on the West Coast.
Thank you so much, Jimmy. Again, anything you guys can do can help out because you know what? Every little bit helps, and they're going through a very difficult time. So we really appreciate it here on Real Radio and iHeart. Franny, we got some Florida stories coming up. Anything you want to tip the scales with?
Yeah, well, we have some Florida men who got accused of stealing something very interesting. It's 7,000 pounds of, and you're probably automatically going to go, drugs?
Shrimp.
No.
Manure.
And no. And no.
Manure?
That would be interesting. Oh, I have a story. I'll bring that up later. There's a Michigan farm who got busted for using human waste. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy. Yep. And then a father got arrested for something his kid brought to school. And normally I don't do this, but I have some good news coming your way in your What the Florida on Real Radio 92.1.
The radio station that all the other radio stations listen to. You're welcome. Real Radio 92.1.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. We've got a nice Friday out there, mostly sunny skies, dry air in place, so it's very comfortable outside as well with pretty low humidity. Temperatures in the mid-80s throughout the day. We're going to stay in the mid-80s through the weekend, but more moisture does move in tomorrow and Sunday, so rain chances increase for us.
This report is sponsored by Chucky.
A new season is here, and with it, major delays being reported due to another killer doll with a shady plan. Just how many Chuckies are there? Chucky is here to chuck stuff up, including our freeways. Chucky Season 2, Wednesdays 9/8 Central, only on USA and Sci-Fi.
Hey, it's Greek for Strike Cigar Lounge, home of Greek Cigar Lounge 2022. Upscale cigar lounge, downtown Boca Raton. A humidor with over 500 cigars to choose from. Stop into the lounge or the patio to enjoy a perfect atmosphere with friends. Handmade cocktails, premier liquors, great place to enjoy friends or any sporting event. It's Greek Cigar Lounge 2022, and Strike Cigar Lounge is the home. Puff, puff, baby. Strike Cigar Lounge. Get there today. Peace.
Wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
To me, the most important word in the world is dignity. There are certain God-given rights to be fed, to have shelter, medicine, and clothing. When many of our clients come to us, they face the great risk of losing much of what they have. In some cases, losing everything. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. In one instant, an accident, a natural disaster, or the intentional acts of others can threaten our dignity. Whether it's the loss of a paycheck, paying medical bills, enduring a life of pain and suffering, or a claim with your own insurance company, or a business dispute, and you can't afford to pay a lawyer by the hour, your dignity hangs in the balance. You only pay us if we recover for you. Let my firm fight for you, your family, and your dignity. Call us for a free consultation. Dial pound law on your cell phone. That's pound 529. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
Navigating today's real estate market can be tricky. Interest rates are rising, but not as fast as rental rates, and home insurance is about to explode. And housing prices, they still haven't fallen much yet. Really? Not sure what to do? Get the professional advice you need. Call the crew from the Florida Talk Real Estate Show. Our team of experts have helped thousands of our listeners with buying a home, selling a home, getting a home loan, home insurance, and so much more. Call for a free consultation at 888-973-7828, FloridaTalkRealEstate.com. Navigating today's real estate market can be tricky. Interest rates are rising, but not as fast as rental rates, and home insurance is about to explode. And housing prices, they still haven't fallen much yet. Really? Not sure what to do? Get the professional advice you need. Call the crew from the Florida Talk Real Estate Show. Our team of experts have helped thousands of our listeners with buying a home, selling a home, getting a home loan, home insurance, and so much more. Call for a free consultation at 888-973-7828, FloridaTalkRealEstate.com.
There's a reason Comcast Business powers more businesses than any other provider. Actually, there's a few. Comcast Business offers the fastest, reliable network, the peace of mind that comes with Security Edge, helping to protect all your connected devices, and the most reliable 5G mobile network. Want me to keep going? I can. Whether your small business is starting or growing, you need Comcast Business. Technology solutions that put you ahead and give you serious savings. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get internet, security, and voice for just $40 per month for 12 months when you add mobile. Plus, get free installation and ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Ends 11/6/2022. Restrictions apply. Requires Eagle Bill and autopay. New Comcast Business 250 megabit per second internet. Security Edge and one voice line customers only. 2-year agreement required. Equipment taxes and other fees and subject to change. Must add mobile 90 days from internet install and keep all services for mobile discount. Comcast Business Mobile utilizes the network with the most RootMetrics 5G data reliability wins in 1H 2022. Results may vary. Award is not an endorsement.
Wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
You wash your hands and brush your teeth, but what about your nose? How do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage pulls saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out allergens, mucus, dirt, and germs, and it's why nose cleaning is the next evolution in daily personal hygiene. People try Navage for lots of reasons: sinusitis, allergies, snoring, things that make it hard to breathe through your nose. But over time, they also find that cleaning their nose makes them feel better, a lot better. Nearly 3 million Navage users have written more than 100,000 reviews, averaging 4.7 stars, saying things like, "Best product I've ever used," and "Amazing, I love my Navage." That's because Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less. But the biggest payoff is improved health. Here's the key point. Navage is good personal hygiene, and it's going to help you stay healthier. At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, Target, and online. Navage, Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center. No big tie-ups to be concerned about if you're heading out along 95 right now, West Palm, north towards the Gardens. If you're heading into the Boca del Rey area, you could have a little bit of a slowdown. Things are looking better now on the Turnpike in and around the Boynton and Lake Worth areas. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by the Ben Ferguson Podcast.
Totally incompetent. Joe Biden gives a shout out to an actual dead woman looking for her in the crowd. And the White House says this is totally normal. Is it time to remove Biden from office? I say yes. Download the Ben Ferguson Podcast now and I'll explain why.
The Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Hello and welcome back into the Penthouse on a gorgeous Friday. And if you're outside, you know what I'm talking about. We are outside right now, sitting on the patio of Strike's Cigar Lounge in beautiful Boca Raton for Greek's Gridiron. What is going on? This is Franny. Of course, we have Jimmy holding it down over there. Hey, Jimmy.
Hello and good morning.
We got Sharice with us. Hi, Sharice.
Hello, hello.
And we have G-Man as well, because we can't do a gridiron without Greek. And if you want to come and play and beat the Greek, you got to make it here to Strike Cigar Lounge, because that's the only way you can get in the mix. And you can win a $200 gift card. Plus, you'll get in the running for the grand prize, which is that great trip to Las Vegas, Circa Hotel, and a 70-inch TV. Hey, G-Man.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for always tuning in to Real Radio 92.1. Good morning, Jimmy. How are you?
I'm doing mighty fine there, Mr. Greek.
Big weekend in baseball. We'll follow that and see how who the Yankees end up playing in the next round. But first of all, we got to do some Florida stories by Francis.
Florida.
Florida.
Did you say Florida?
I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
Well, there was a manhunt in the 1017 world. It looks like Martin County Sheriff's Office said that 23-year-old David Moore was driving recklessly when a deputy attempted to pull him over. Well, like most people in your What the Florida, they don't stop. He kept on going. But then the claims are he had to find other means of escape after deputies deployed those stop sticks, which ended up disabling his car. So he ran out of his car and then just went on foot, hiding, they said, neck deep into a canal. This is like the second story. People are like, I'm just going to jump into a body of water. Maybe they won't find me. So he ended up going into canal. They said that the manhunt kept on going. Deputy Wes McNeil and his canine partner, Grohl, joined the search. And they decided to take a dive together, swimming side by side in these muddy, dark, murky waters. And that's when Grohl, the canine, led deputies directly to Moore. It looks like he grabbed onto Moore and dragged him out of the water, too, the canine did. He was removed from the water and taken into custody. Investigators said that the suspect's car, I guess we understand why he ran from his car, because he had $2,000 in cash, a stolen gun, 13 grams of fentanyl, crack cocaine, and vitamin powder used to cut the fentanyl. I haven't heard of that, but I don't know much about drugs, so.
That's good.
Yeah, it is good. You're right. Yep, so now we get why he was running.
Sounds like a Walgreens on wheels.
And then we have two Florida men. I was like, they were accused of stealing something. This is odd. So Roy, I'm not even going to try with their names. One guy's name is Wrong.
His name's Wrong?
Wrong.
Wow. Well, it sounds like that's why
he did something wrong. Yeah. So Rui Lin and Rong Chen were arrested Thursday morning for stealing $5,000 worth of, do you want to guess? Let
me think.
So they said it was odd.
Yeah, it wasn't shrimp.
Pork chops.
Wow.
It was a lot of pork chops.
Toothpaste.
No.
Condoms?
Nope.
Lube?
Not lube. You're never going to get it, so I'm just going to go ahead. This is a toughie. So they went to a Woody's barbecue in the Palm Coast and stole $5,000 worth of cooking oil.
Oh, wow. What are they into?
Hey,
Yeah.
oil's expensive, baby.
Yeah, I guess. They said that Deputy Sheriff was on patrol, and he was performing a business check on Woody's that evening, 3:15 in the morning.
Who doesn't check on Woody's at 3:15?
Wow.
I do.
Jimmy would just say those jokes just write themselves, huh? And it was around 3:15 in the morning. Like, so he wasn't even there because he knew they were breaking in. He was performing a business check, just going around, and he saw Lynn and Wrong wearing headlamps. Headlamps. So they weren't even trying to disguise themselves. They have headlamps on as they pumped cooking oil out of a vat kept in a fenced-in area in the back of the restaurant.
Now, they got to be thinking, these two guys, who's going to see us taking oil at 3:15?
And you know they're taking it probably to use at their restaurant.
Probably. Wow.
So the duo was pumping the cooking oil into a white box truck, which had a large storage container inside for the oil, along with a pump. They had bolt cutters and a pry bar, so they were ready to go. The claim is, so I assume that they owned a restaurant. They may, but they said the deputies say Lynn is the owner of a Jacksonville company called L&L Recycling. And I guess they buy and recycle old cooking oil. That's very weird.
And then they sell it.
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
Man, they got popped for that.
Well, they say used cooking oil is often recycled to make diesel fuel and used in other products.
Yeah, biofuels, yeah.
Uh-huh. So the claims deputies are like, any local restaurants missing used cooking oil should call the Flagley Counter Dispatch, because they're like, it's probably these dudes who have been doing it. So if you are listening on the iHeartRadio app and you're like, yeah, I own a restaurant and I've been missing oil, it's probably Wrong and Lynn.
What a pair.
What a pair.
I can see the billboard now.
And then, I said I would end it with a good note. So this is a 7-year-old. And so it's a Florida story because it is going towards relief efforts with Hurricane Ian.
Great.
But this 7-year-old is from Illinois. And his generosity has raised more than $12,000 for victims of Hurricane Ian.
That's great.
His name is Dominic DeAndrea, and he made a video announcing that he was donating $288 that he had saved in his piggy bank. So he's been saving this in his piggy bank for a while, and it was for him that he wanted to do. Well, he's taking that money that he has saved because he said he loves Florida.
Oh, nice.
So since posting his video, there's been more than, or a lot of other donations. People want to add on to what he's doing. So from $288 from his piggy bank to now $12,000 in donations have been raised by hundreds of people across the country, and the amount keeps on going. His mother says the family's just overwhelmed. I don't have words to describe how our lives have been like the last couple of days by the amount of donations that have come in, and it all started from the generosity of this little kiddo named Dominic. So that's awesome. And that is your What the Florida.
Great job, Francis. We do it twice a show, 11:05 and 1:05. It is Greek's Gridiron at Strike Cigar Lounge, downtown Boca. Stop down, have a cigar, have a drink, or just say hi to us, whatever you want. We'll be back with a Greek Misspeak Spin the Wheel, and I have also a number I got to give Jimmy, and we're going to tell you about something McDonald's is doing that might make you go spooky. We'll be back. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
Oscar Mayer is now selling frozen wiener pops.
Is it hot dog flavored water?
Nope. It's like a modified corn dog before you warm it up, I guess.
Well, that's a keto corn dog.
It's the worst kind.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 2 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
The can't-miss music event of the year is coming to the CW.
The 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Featuring once-in-a-lifetime performances from the biggest superstars in all of music.
Ladies and gentlemen,
what's up, Vegas?
Make some noise! I don't know if y'all ready for this.
All hosted by Ryan Seacrest from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
Don't miss our 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tonight and tomorrow night at 8 on the CW.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. We've got a nice Friday out there, mostly sunny skies, dry air in place, so it's very comfortable outside as well with pretty low humidity. Temperatures in the mid-80s throughout the day. We're going to stay in the mid-80s through the weekend, but more moisture does move in tomorrow and Sunday, so rain chances increase for us.
This report is sponsored by Racetrack. You asked, Racetrack answered. The waffle breakfast sandwich is back. Savory sausage, egg, and cheese, all stacked between two fluffy sweet waffles. Pick up a waffle breakfast sandwich before it's gone again. Racetrack, whatever gets you going. At participating locations.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Hey, it's Greek from Monroe's in Palm Beach. Monroe's Touchdown Sundays. It's a great place to watch the game. $100 bottle specials all night long and beautiful ladies. You're a winner even if your team loses when you step into Monroe's. Adult entertainment, upscale dining, 5-star menu, full bar, full liquor, and full nude. It's Monroe's in Palm Beach. Open 7 days a week until 5 a.m. Get over to Monroe's today and enjoy Monroe's Touchdown Sundays. Peace.
Doug.
Hey, listener. Welcome to Limu's Karaoke Lounge, where Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need, and the music never stops. Hit it!
There's an emu with a full-time job. His partner's Doug, but Limu's the heartthrob. Grubs and worms, that's what Limu eats. Gotta fuel up to save you money and hit the streets.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
My friend and I are taking a trip to Mexico this year, but neither of us speak Spanish. So we downloaded Babbel and started learning Spanish fast.
Want to get conversational in another language in as little as 3 weeks? Babbel's quick 10-minute lessons were designed by language experts to be the most efficient and effective way to learn a new language.
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas? Babbel, language for life. Celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free at babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com.
If you ever need our help, we're just a call away. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
On the Happiness Formula podcast, Dr. Barry Schwartz, best-selling author of The Paradox of Choice and Why We Work, helps you tackle life's biggest decisions. Join the eminent psychologist as he combines vivid case examples with psychological insights to deliver vital takeaways you can use every day.
We should be asking how we can make good lives better, how we can move people from okay to really happy.
Listen to the Happiness Formula on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, it's the Greek for Tito's Handmade Vodka. Horse racing is the sport of kings, and you'll feel like a king when you stop by Tito's Raw Bar at Gulfstream Park. You'll be in the winner's circle every time. Great seafood and Tito's Handmade Vodka. So whether your horse wins or loses, you're in the winner's circle. It's Tito's Handmade Vodka Raw Bar at Gulfstream Park. Horse racing is sport of kings. Feel like a king for the day. Stop by Tito's Raw Bar. Peace.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
No big tie-ups to be concerned about if you're heading out along 95 right now, West Palm, north towards the Gardens. If you're heading into the Boca del Rey area, you could have a little bit of a slowdown. Things are looking better now on the Turnpike in and around the Boynton and Lake Worth areas. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. As the leaves change, leave the hiring to Indeed. Their all-in-one hiring platform helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates all from one place. And Indeed's interview tool lets you schedule and conduct virtual interviews right from their website. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Tired of the news about how everything is costing more?
Everything is stubbornly high.
Us too. That's why we made the iHeartRadio app absolutely free. When you download the free iHeartRadio app, you have radio stations you love at your fingertips whenever you want, wherever you want, along with millions of podcasts from the news you crave to the true crime series you can't resist. Playlists.
Greek, it's me, Barbara. Oh my God, you're so crazy. I can't stop staring at this ring you got me. Where'd you get it from, IDC? We're moving so fast, it's only been a week. You haven't even met my grandkids yet. Oh my God, after 4 marriages, you would think I would get used to this by now. Have a good day, my little goofy guys. Mwah.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is The Penthouse on a Friday, and we are live at Strike Cigar Lounge having a good time for Greek Gridiron. Come on down, and you'll have a great time. Get a cigar on me and a drink. Francis is...
Hi.
And Jimmy is here.
Hello and good morning.
And there's a big Dolphin game playing this weekend, Sunday, and Jimmy's got the perfect place where you should watch the game.
Yeah, stop by Hurricane Grill and Wings in Stewart, 1729 Southeast Indian Street in Stewart. It's pretty much right on the corner of US 1 and Indian Street there. And I'm going to be there from 12:30 to 2:30. And this event is sponsored by Miller Lite. It's going to be a Miller Lite watch party. We'll watch the little Dolphins, Jets, maybe some other games will be on. They've got all kinds of televisions there. And you can enjoy $3 Miller Lite drafts during all NFL games and while you're there with me. So come on out. I want to see you. 12:30, 2:30. Hurricane Grill and Wings in Stewart, 1729 Southeast Indian Street. We'll see you there on Sunday.
Great place to watch a game, and it's the Dolphins and Jets, man. It's one of the biggest games. You know you want to beat the Jets this weekend. And by the way, Teddy Bridgewater, 26-4 against the spread when he's on the road, and the Dolphins are on the road. So just remember that if you're doing any wagering this weekend. And the Dolphins are laying 3. That comes to us from our friends at DraftKings. Jimmy, do we have time to spin the wheel, Greek Misspeak?
Sure, let's do a Greek Misspeak, spin the wheel. And is it your turn, Franny?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, ready and go. Ooh, number 106. And after this, we can get into a couple of requests if you want, right, Greek? Is that all right? Or?
Yes, perfect.
Okay, wonderful. Here's Greek Misspeak 106.
This is your Greek Misspeak review.
And Fitzy's got to just throw the right team. Can't be throwing pick sixes, Fitzy.
That doesn't make sense.
And he's probably tried to get in there with the business and hope that was an azon of them getting him back.
This is grim, real grim. What are we going to do?
I'm also a little shocked of what consumed me to it sometimes.
You going to eat that?
We all don't like change. I'm the worst with it. Any change, I'm like hyping the horn like a donkey, not get a six-pack.
That's weird.
And really adapting to the Raiders like they did a couple years ago with the Florida Knights.
Nope.
And accept everybody. So
I'm not a smart man.
And all of a sudden I was lost in 2 seconds. And then I finally found myself.
Thank God.
But I was there. I'm always there on time. I do what I have to do. I try to help as little as I can.
Thanks.
It's true. That's great. It's that is
so
great.
Giving.
I know you have a couple requests, but Jason, who is our only person in the pool to win the grand prize for Greek's Gridiron, he's rooting you on, G-Man. Text at 47142. He's like, let's go Greek. Yeah, he said, if you need any help, don't hesitate to ask. Love, Jason.
Jason, thank you for listening. Obviously, congratulations on beating me. And you never know. You might be the only one person all year, and then there won't be a drawing. It'll just be you. But I think there'll be a couple more who will beat me through over the next 3 months. We'll see what happens.
Jason, I could use your help in my football pool. I might be hitting you up via the text line.
You never know. Jimmy, do we have those requests?
Yeah, sure. I have those ready. Do you want to set them up? Is there any setup to it? Or
Sure. This is for Ronnie, wanted 118, I believe. And the other gentleman, I don't remember his name. But Ronnie does his 118.
All right, here you go, Ronnie.
This is your Greek Misspeak review.
So that's going to be a big show tomorrow night. I think the guests are food fighters. The Miami Heat, they won a game last night in the NBA Finals, and not like I'm surprised, but I'm shocked.
Shocking, isn't it?
All right, next time I'm going to start pumping some seeds.
Your lack of self-knowledge sometimes is breathtaking.
Oh, yeah, she pumps the wheel.
That doesn't make sense.
And they're not big guys. They're 5'10", 5'9", soaking wet. Solid advice right there. 2 + 2 does equal 5.
Nope.
There's your ham and your salami on that one.
Nice.
You don't want to throw the horns on the bat, but you know what? At least
On the what?
You don't want to throw the horns on the cake.
I'm so confused.
When you're not in my world, the horse racing thing kind of doesn't come up.
I don't see I'm white. I never said that though. That wasn't my category of volume.
Wow.
Wow.
That was a good one.
Interesting. I didn't realize you shrink when you get wet. Well,
Sometimes.
5'9". Yeah.
You never
I
watched
just never-
Seinfeld, have you?
Fi-
Or going swimming in cold water.
I don't think I remember that 5'10", 5'9" soaking wet. It's pretty good.
I try.
There's some good ones in there.
Yeah, that was a good one. Was that 118 or 77?
That was 118.
Okay. we gotta mark that down because we are going to try this year. If Jimmy has the time, he's always doing a million things to do like a top 10, and we're going to let everybody vote on it.
And there's been a couple that I've really we've heard over the last month or two. They're all good, obviously, but there's just a couple that I think the Food Fighters was the one that the gentleman was talking to me about last night. And I was like, I don't remember. He said, well, I do, Greek, so there it is. Do we have time to play 77?
Sure, yeah. Was it 77 or 44?
44, whatever it was. I'm sorry. I texted you.
No problem. Here's Greek Misspeak number 44.
This is your
For somebody we
Greek
don't know.
You know who you are.
People are sneaking over the border every day. You can get out of your marriage. I mean, Kansi Korn. You know what I mean, buddy?
Yeah, Kansi Korn.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What's up, mother shuckers?
I cannot believe this. I'm eating my crow and my yarn on this one.
Man, my wife won't let me eat any of that stuff.
You need to go on these excursions.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Give me some pineapple, freshly squeeze it. Of course I would help the pig out. I would have Porky. What's going on? You look like you're all jacked up, baby.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
Most people are still in their car every day. Or they're going someplace.
Where the hell are you going?
No, rough raisin bagel.
What the hell are you talking about?
I must have took it out of my pants 365 times by the next day. I kept looking at it.
It was very impressive.
Isn't it?
No, that wasn't it, actually. That was my engagement ring. I know where that one came from. Jimmy, great job as always. Do appreciate all your efforts creating Greek Misspeaks. You do a great job with everything.
Oh, thank you very much.
The Greek. You are the aces. It is Greek, Francis, and Jimmy. We're live at Strike Cigar Lounge downtown. Boca, stop by for a Tito's and maybe a cigar if you have time. Always a great place to be on the patio. We're going to come back with a trifecta. I'm going to tell you something that was done in the NFL that was never done, and that happened last night. And then we got a giveaway. You pick your park. You're either going to pick Rapids Park or Busch Gardens, and it's up to you guys. It's going to be he said, she said. A lot going on. It is a beautiful day today in Florida. I mean, you go outside today, you got to go out and just shake your foot. I mean, it's just one of those days you look around and go, man, I'm glad I live here. And shake your foot and your ass, whatever you want for a free lunch. We'll be back. Peace.
Because you shouldn't have to get up off the couch. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. We've got a nice Friday out there, mostly sunny skies, dry air in place, so it's very comfortable outside as well with pretty low humidity. Temperatures in the mid-80s throughout the day. We're going to stay in the mid-80s through the weekend, but more moisture does move in tomorrow and Sunday, so rain chances increase for us.
This report is sponsored by Tri-County Metals.
Hurricane damage? Tri-County Metals is fully stocked with 8 statewide locations, next-day delivery, and even same-day express delivery. Let the expert team at Tri-County Metals assist you with a comprehensive metal roofing package. Visit TriCountyMetals.com or call 877-766-3309.
You wash your hands and brush your teeth, but what about your nose? How do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage pulls saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out allergens, mucus, dirt, and germs, and it's why nose cleaning is the next evolution in daily personal hygiene. People try Navage for lots of reasons: sinusitis, allergies, snoring, things that make it hard to breathe through your nose. But over time, they also find that cleaning their nose makes them feel better, a lot better. Nearly 3 million Navage users have written more than 100,000 reviews, averaging 4.7 stars, saying things like, best product I've ever used, and amazing, I love my Navage. That's because Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less. But the biggest payoff is improved health. Here's the key point. Navage is good personal hygiene, and it's going to help you stay healthier. At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, Target, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Hey, it's the Greek for 818 Tequila. 818 Tequila works closely with local family-owned farms in Jalisco, Mexico to bring you the smoothest, most natural, and best-tasting tequila possible. Experience award-winning tequila handcrafted for family and friends to enjoy. Visit drink818.com to find 818 Tequila near you. 818 Tequila. Skip the burn, taste the smooth. Please drink responsibly. 818 Tequila, imported by 818 Spirits, Manhasset, New York. 40% alcohol by volume.
Injured on the job? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Glenn Levine, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach. Mike Lang here from Air Around the Clock. With 2 huge warehouses full of air conditioners from top brands such as American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, a fix to your AC problems is just one call away. Air Around the Clock, 1-888-FIX-MY-AC.
While gas prices continue to be expensive, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10 when you book at least 2 days before you ride. Dump the pump. Book today at GoBrightline.com.
For more information about contests on the station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
The Penthouse is brought to you by Joseph's Classic Market.
Navigating today's real estate market can be tricky. Interest rates are rising, but not as fast as rental rates, and home insurance is about to explode. And housing prices, they still haven't fallen much yet. Really? Not sure what to do? Get the professional advice you need. Call the crew from the Florida Talk Real Estate Show. Our team of experts have helped thousands of our listeners with buying a home, selling a home, getting a home loan, home insurance, and so much more. Call for a free consultation at 888-973-7828. FloridaTalkRealEstate.com.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Checking in with the Florida Highway Patrol, and 95 is accident-free right now. This is from Boca to Jupiter, 15-minute ride southern to PGA. In the downtown West Palm area, Okeechobee Boulevard westbound, a slowdown between Sapodilla and Parker. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Racetrack. You asked, Racetrack answered. The waffle breakfast sandwich is back. Savory sausage, egg, and cheese, all stacked between 2 fluffy sweet waffles. Pick up a waffle breakfast sandwich before it's gone again. Racetrack, whatever gets you going. At participating locations.
John Mellencamp returns to the road, and iHeartRadio is getting you there. We'll fly you and a guest to the tour date of your choice and set you up with VIP tickets to the show. Plus, slap a backstage pass on your jean jacket so you can meet John. And iHeartRadio.com/John Mellencamp.
You're listening to Real Radio 92.1, and we are an iHeart radio station. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
It is The Penthouse live at Strike Cigar Lounge, downtown Boca, for Greek Gridiron as we kick off October with you guys. We'll do it about 1:35. So if you want to get down here, enjoy yourself. It opens up at 12 o'clock, but you can come down, have a cigar, get some Tito's with us, and just enjoy the patio. It's a beautiful day. Good morning, Francis.
Hi, good morning, G.
And good morning, Jimmy.
Hello, and good morning.
And it's time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
If you watched that game last night in the NFL, I give you a lap dance because that was a tough game to watch. It did set a record. The record was that it went to overtime with no touchdowns. Nobody scored a touchdown. If you had the under in that game, you're probably very excited. But it was all field goals. Russell Wilson probably had one of his worst games. He was just not good last night. Missed a lot of open receivers, a lot of complaints about him, and the fans were booing. And not good for Russell right now because he got that big contract. But it's definitely going to take some time. It's still a whole new team, new coach, new offensive coordinator. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, the Colts did win last night, 12-9, in a very boring game. Baseball kicks off their playoffs today. All the teams play 3-game series, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll find out who the Yankees are going to play next round. And obviously the Dodgers and the Astros. We'll find out who all those teams are going to end up playing later. Probably Sunday night, we'll get the answer. Mets are playing against the Padres. That's going to be a good series. But baseball playoffs kick off today at 12 o'clock, and that goes all night long. And Tom Brady and Giselle, more problems. Brady is supposed to be playing Sunday. He did say in a press conference yesterday, I will be playing. I'll show up. But more problems for Tom Brady and Giselle. And it seems like it's more and more over football, whether or not that's true. Sources in the New York Post, again, sources saying Brady is taking it tough. Who doesn't take a divorce bad? It's a very tough thing to go through. Will it affect him on the field? I don't know. Tampa so far is 2-2. And don't forget about our Dolphins. They are playing the New York Jets. And it's always a big game when the Dolphins play the Jets. But the Jets are given 3. The Dolphins are given 3, and they're on the road. 2 is out, but Teddy Bridgewater is the quarterback. He's 26-4. 26-4, unbelievable record on the road over the years. So I'm not going against Teddy. I'm definitely taking Dolphins. And that is your Greeks trifecta.
Well, you did mention, G-Man, McDonald's is bringing back, they brought back, we talked about last week, some of the old school toys and the Happy Meals. Mm-hmm. The Hamburglar, Grimace. Who else was there? I don't know. There's a bunch of other ones that I just can't recall right now. But they are, I guess, just feeling very nostalgic because it looks like they're bringing back their Halloween pails. And this is a limited time starting on October 18th. And I know as a kid, I remember having these and being super excited about it. So they were first introduced in 1986. And they have the 3 varieties. If you look at the pictures, you'll be like, oh, yeah, I totally remember that. The McBoo, the McPumpkin. I'm going to start calling you McPumpkin. Or McBoo.
I'll take it.
The McBoo, the McPumpkin. That sounds sweet, right? And the McGoblin. You don't want to be called a McGoblin. No. But McBoo and McPumpkin are cute. So they are. So, yep, Happy Meals come, and that's when you order a Happy Meal. They're going to be served in one of these 3 pails, which can be reused for getting your Halloween candy. Trick-or-treating, I know.
Double pleasure. Man, I got to go with Jimmy and check it out. We got a bucket, and then we can go trick-or-treating.
Jimmy, do you recall these things? Do you recall the buckets that they used to have?
I don't, but boy, it's been a while since I would have been a kid getting one.
Yeah, so. 1986, that was like prime time for me. I was like 4 or 5 years old, so that was like everything. But it looks like what's old is new, and everybody loves it. And speaking of what's old is new, so I know Jimmy and I are fans, and there's so many people because it's one of their highest rated shows, most viewed. It's Stranger Things. And I say that because if you look, it's based like in the 80s, mm-hmm. Stranger Things is. But that is a Netflix show, and it is so good. But Aventura Mall is going to be having a Stranger Things pop-up.
Oh.
Yeah. And there's huge fans out there, Stranger Things. So you get to enjoy what they call an immersive experience and have access to exclusive merchandise. I have never been to the Aventura Mall. I heard it's nice. I know. I've heard it's very nice.
And there's also a great water park right by the Aventura.
Really?
Yeah. Right. Very, very nice.
How far is that? Is that west or east? I'm curious. I'm trying to plan my day. If I take the Bright Line down, how much of an Uber ride that'll be?
It's not that. I don't think it's that far off the turnpike.
Oh, okay.
From what I remember.
So it's west.
But it's a beautiful mall, and there is a great water park there.
Yeah. So this pop-up store is going to open up October 26th for a limited time in the Aventura Mall, and you're going to get to buy the exclusive merchandise, memorabilia that's only available at the store. I love this. This interactive element is also going to transport fans back into the 1980s as they get to explore Hawkins, Indiana, which is the fictional town from Stranger Things. They said, and guests can shop in the Starcourt Mall, play games at the Palace Arcade, enjoy some cool treats. Scoops Ahoy employees, that's an ice cream shop that they have in Stranger Things.
Okay.
And you can come face to face with a hidden Demogorgon. So it looks really, really cool. I'll see if I can post this video because they did post these. They also have pop-ups New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, so major cities, and we're getting our very own just down south in Aventura.
Very cool. And that's pretty close to us, so if you guys want to check that out, if you're a fan, you can.
Reservations are required.
Oh, really?
Just so you know, yes, for entry.
All right, you got to have reservations. You just can't walk in and duke somebody and say, hey, come on, take care of me. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff going on, obviously, with the holidays. We're hearing about it already. if you're traveling, we've heard a lot of people already and a lot of articles about you better make your plane reservations.
Well, so for Thanksgiving travel, G-Man, I had something a little bit different.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people like to book their travel a couple months ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And I was reading in the newsroom that the best time to book, and this is also according to AAA, that they advise, so according to AAA booking data, most travelers book 1 or 2 months before Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And they still get an average ticket price. But those who book closer to the holiday, like less than a month before, get the best deals. Their exception is waiting until the week before Thanksgiving to go buy.
Yeah.
But the average, they said that's when the average ticket price creeps back up. But yeah, when you wait less than a month, they say that you get a better deal than if you're booking 1 or 2 months beforehand.
Wow, I never knew that. I thought it was always the other way around.
Yep.
If you book out more, you could get the best, obviously the best price.
Well, they were
It's
talking
funny.
about that earlier this year, that it would be, you were smarter to book in advance because they were afraid prices were going to go up for the holidays this year.
Yeah.
It was like a forecast type thing. It wasn't, like your normal, like, what Franny's talking about is that's sort of the norm, right? You wait till about a month before, and that's where you get some of your better deals. And then a lot of times you got to look, and you look for the right days to travel on, too, obviously, either the holiday itself or some more obscure days, not the typical like a Tuesday or Wednesday before Thanksgiving. You don't want to go those days because the ticket price is going to be higher, bigger demand.
Yep, Monday tends to be the cheaper of the evening. They say Monday flights tend to be cheaper. But if you want to save money and avoid the travel rush, they said book flights for Thanksgiving Day itself, as Jimmy mentioned. And this is interesting. So where would you think the top destinations for Thanksgiving are to fly or just to go, to travel?
I would think the metropolitan area. I think from down here.
Give me cities.
New York?
New York is number 2.
San Fran?
No. What do you think, Jimmy?
California, Los Angeles, Chicago.
So Anaheim is at number 3.
Okay.
And who's number 1?
Orlando, Florida.
Really?
Orlando, Florida is number 1 for people traveling for Thanksgiving, the top domestic destinations. Number 4 is Fort Lauderdale. Number 5, Atlanta, Georgia.
Nice weather. People want to come. And Orlando obviously has the parks.
Yeah.
And people want to come down and relax.
So I guess that includes vacations, not just like visiting family then, because that's what I think of with Thanksgiving.
That's what I do too. Family.
But they say just for Thanksgiving, and that's kind of something we've been doing the past few years. Is going on vacations. Last year we went to Tahoe and Napa. We've done a cruise before, and it's nice because it's nice to have Thanksgiving dinner, and I love all the food. But it's also nice to take that responsibility off and kind of relax and let somebody else do it and have a vacation.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
The best day when I always traveled was Thanksgiving Day. You can take a flight. Early flight. Obviously, that's what I always prefer. But the flights were always reasonable. That you didn't get hammered, and you still got up there. Like New York, I used to get there at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Are you going to try to get up there this year to see your mom for Thanksgiving?
Yep, I definitely.
Nice.
I have to do that because, nobody knows what tomorrow brings. So I keep procrastinating. I definitely have to do it. I might wait until the tree goes up. Maybe I'll do that and then go kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I know they want me to light the tree this year, so we'll see what happens.
Again? Jesus. Oh, my God. They just won't leave you alone, and I know they ain't paying again, I'm sure.
They want to do trade. I don't do trade.
Well, how about we pay our audience with a pick your park prize, huh? That sound pretty good to you, too?
Let's do it.
And you too, Sharice. I'm sorry, I don't mean to leave you out. We have a 4-pack of tickets to Rapids Water Park or Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. We've got a 4-pack for there as well. So you tell us which one that you want to play for. We're going to play a game we call He Said, She Said. It's a very simple game. I'm going to read you a quote, and you've got to let us know whether Greek said that quote or Franny said that quote. And, of course, I've got the audio to back it up. So I see the phone lines are already blowing up because you pick your park's a favorite of our audience. So let me go get some info, and I'll let you guys know when I'm ready, all right?
Thank you.
Sounds great.
Thank you.
It is a good time right now to thank everybody who gets involved with Greek Schooner, and that's our sponsors. So we want to thank Tito's Handmade Vodka, Joseph's Classic Market, Palm Beach Autographs, Visa Network, Monroe's of Palm Beach, New York Prime, 818 Tequila. Want to thank all you guys because without you, we couldn't do Greek's Gridiron. And I think it's the 19th year, 18th year, 20th year. I don't know what it is, but it's a lot. We want to thank all the sponsors. And, of course, our location sponsor, Strike Cigar Lounge, which we are right now enjoying ourselves. Franny and I doing the show on the patio. Cerise is here drinking a cappuccino, looking like she doesn't have a care in the world, and just enjoying herself. A fan favorite, by the way. People always ask me about you when I'm out.
Aww.
Yeah, there's how is she, and I always tell them the truth.
Stop it. I'm flattered.
And, yeah, that's right. You made your debut on the radio a couple weeks ago, and you were doing a show with me and Franny.
Right, yeah, that was a lot of fun.
It was
fun.
You did a great job. You got a lot of new fans. You know, he peeled the onion back, told everybody what you really like in a man, which was really impressive.
Still haven't found them yet. So
You still haven't found a man?
No.
What do you like in a man? What are qualities that you like in a man?
Oh my God, do we have the time? Physically or mentally? Okay, physically, tall, dark, handsome.
Me too.
Good hygiene.
Me too.
Gotta have good hygiene.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
I would say, like, mentally, I'm just looking for someone who's, very honest, transparent, good communicator.
So am I.
Fun.
Looks like you
funny.
guys have the same type. You and Greek.
I'm looking for the same kind of guy.
Yeah, you guys are going to be fighting over this guy. If you ever
Maybe I
find
should
him.
go.
I call dibs.
Maybe I shouldn't go to your bar tonight.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking for.
All right, well, I hope you find it, like everybody else.
I know he's out there somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm out here, so
Yeah,
You can find her.
Yes.
We're telling you where she's at.
she'll be at Strike till 2. Then after that, you're going to be at Burt Max's tonight. So there you go. There's your weekend plans.
Yep.
For your night.
Come and stalk me, baby.
Come and stalk me, baby.
On my way.
That says it. Oh my God! We have one of your stalkers who said he might stop by today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. Nate.
Yeah,
yeah. It's the only one we know of.
Yeah, he called me last night. He goes, "I might stop by. You guys at Strikes tomorrow?" I said, "Yeah."
Thanks.
He goes, "Even is Franny, Jimmy, or Greek gonna be here?" He goes, "Is Cerise working?" I said, "Yeah, she's working."
I didn't care about that. Sign me up. All right, you ready to play He Said, She Said?
Yeah, let's play a little game here. A little He Said, She Said. Let's hook somebody up with a Pick Your Park prize, and we're going to start with Mark. Mark, welcome to the Penthouse.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on with you, Mark? How long have you been listening to this fine radio show?
Probably around 10 years.
Oh, 10 years. All right. We got a decade under the belt. Let's get another 10 years out of you. How about we play for a little prize here? Pick Your Park. You interested in 4 tickets to Rapids Water Park or 4 tickets to Busch Gardens, Tampa?
Busch Gardens, and I'm also going to see you at Hurricane Sunday as well. So.
Oh, nice. All right, buddy. Well,
I'm going to win there.
There you go. That'd be a great weekend for you. All right. For Busch Gardens, 4-pack of Busch Gardens tickets, we're going to play this game. He said, she said. I'm going to read you a quote, and you got to let us know whether Greek said it or Franny said it. Okay, bud?
All righty. Let's do it.
All right. Here's your quote. I ain't afraid to go to the hole. I ain't afraid to go to the hole. Did Greek say that, or did Franny say that?
Oh, man, that's a tough one. I'm going to go with Greek.
That's right. Greek's the one that has no problem getting to the hole.
I ain't afraid to go to the hole.
Yeah, nice. That's classic. That's classic stuff right there.
You know what's funny is the ain't part always confuses me because Greek is not an ain't kind of person and I am. So every time we hear that one, they automatically think me and I forget it's G. Even G pointed at me too in the
At
beginning.
first, I thought it was, yeah, but then when
Tricky.
then the hole gave it away.
Yes, of course.
So that,
The whole always
usually does.
Yes.
that was
Save
double
that
the
one for
dose.
the playback. All right, great job, Mark. I tell you what, I'm going to put you on hold. If you would hang tight for a couple minutes, and I'm going to get back with you, and we'll get you get some info from you, and we'll get you set up with those tickets to Busch Gardens. Look at that! How about that for a weekend? Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, and going up to see the Hurricanes, right? Or
that's a great weekend.
Yeah, you said the Canes, right?
Hit me at it. Yep.
All right. Well, you have a good time, and hang on there. We'll get you hooked up here in a minute or so. Nice job. How about that, huh?
Yeah, right out of the gate. Way to nail it. Good job, Mark. Johnny Depp is in concert, and it's something you might not think you would hear over the years because he's been in many, many films, but he's going to be in concert with Jeff Beck. I know they started the other night, and he's going to be starting in New York, and he'll be out there. Would you ever go see Johnny Depp, Franny?
I mean, it would be cool to see him. I don't know if I'm going to go out and seek tickets, like go purchase them. But if someone was like, hey, Johnny Depp's coming in concert, you want to go? I have a pair of tickets. But like, yeah, that'd be cool.
Jimmy, how about you?
Yeah, that'd be a pretty good show.
What are the odds of his ex going? Amber Heard?
I thought she was bringing him out.
Oh, is she?
That's what I read.
How crazy would that be if she did bring him out? I want you guys to put your hands together. We've had some differences, me and this man, but you know what? Let bygones be bygones. Give it up for Johnny Depp right there. Thank you, Amber. I appreciate it.
We were just kidding.
Yeah, we were just kidding. And then his attorney's on drums.
Yeah, nice.
The hot brunette. And everybody's there together. Yeah, Johnny Depp's in concert with Jeff Beck. Jeff Beck, I mean, legend, obviously. Johnny Depp's
They've been playing a lot.
Yeah, he's got to be pretty good to be playing with guys like that. I mean,
he's been in a band for a long time.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp has. Yeah, I mean, he's a musician as well as an actor. I've seen him on YouTube and stuff like that, but never live in person. And I do enjoy Johnny Depp. It's just one of those things that if I knew he was coming in concert, I'd be like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but you're not going to go
Andrew,
by.
do you have tickets?
Andrew's our kingpin of promotions.
Yes.
Yeah, Johnny Depp's going to be at the amphitheater. You got tickets, Andrew? Yeah, no, he's going to be in concert like that, starting in New York. And I think a lot of people will go. Probably more people now because of the trial. I know one has nothing to do with the other, but I just think his name's been out there so much they want to check him out. He seems like he's credibility with a lot of people, and people just want to be a part of him. He was just over in London. They said the crowds were unbelievable.
Well, I think he lives there. He's there all the time.
New York?
Yeah. No, London, you said.
Oh, London?
You just said London.
No, I know. I said,
okay.
I said he's in New York, so I thought, does he live in New York? I don't know where he lives.
Oh, no, you said he was in London. Oh, I'm confused.
I said he was in London playing. But he's in New York now.
Oh, my God.
And you said he lives there, so I said, where's he live? I don't know.
I know, and you said New York, but you just said London. So now I'm like, what? It just happened. Put me in the spin cycle. Jeez.
Jimmy, is he in New York or is he in London?
I think you just moved to Hialeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow. It's good prices down there. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call if you know where Johnny Depp's living. Give us a call. You can get involved with the program. You can also text us at Real Radio 47142, and you can email Jimmy at realradio921.com.
And thank you for our audience to let us know where the Aventura Mall is. Because G thinks it was just west of the Turnpike. They said at 47142.
Oh, it's west of 95.
Franny, Aventura Mall is east of 95 off of Ives Dairy Road, exit exit 16.
That's close.
You know,
we're close. by about 15 miles.
Oh, my God.
I am very bad.
East of 95.
I'm very bad with directions.
Yeah,
no kidding.
I get it.
I know I am. I'm sorry. I'm not. I've been there.
And then top done.
Good place to meet people with money.
Yeah.
Good place to meet people with money.
Oh, my goodness. And then we have for any top destination in Florida. Where else but Pahokee? All right, Pahokee. No, I've never been to Pahokee. And then maybe for later on, if you know, because I don't know if I know what this is. Somebody was a request for you, Jimmy, to play, and this is from Anthony, to play Greek's pre-snap play calls.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're familiar with what he is talking about. Maybe we can get those together at some points during the Penthouse.
Aventura Mall
Hang
is.
on. Oh, there you go.
Okay. Oh, you got it.
25, Blue 25, Section 128, Row 6, Seat A. Check out the double D's. Hut.
That was easy.
It's unusual. I was reading a script that day. I do whatever the company tells me to do.
Right.
'Cause I'm not that.
You're not that guy. Right, yeah.
It is the Penthouse, having a great time at Strike Cigar Lounge, downtown Boca. Beautiful day. The weather is just a postcard. It's one of those days that you want to play hooky from work and just hang out with your friends. Come down here, have a cigar with me or a drink, whatever you would like. It's 12 o'clock, so toot, it is open. You can have a drink. Franny's with me and Charisse. Jimmy's in the studio. We always want you guys to be involved. We'll be back with some fun facts and a lot more to Penthouse on a beautiful Friday afternoon. Peace.
Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. We've got a nice Friday out there, mostly sunny skies, dry air in place, so it's very comfortable outside as well with pretty low humidity. Temperatures in the mid-80s throughout the day. We're going to stay in the mid-80s through the weekend, but more moisture does move in tomorrow and Sunday, so rain chances increase for us.
This report is sponsored by Chucky.
A new season is here, and with it, major delays being reported due to another killer doll with a shady plan. Just how many Chuckies are there? Chucky is here to chuck stuff up, including our freeways. Chucky Season 2, Wednesdays 9/8 Central, only on USA and Sci-Fi.
Hey, it's Greek for Strike Cigar Lounge, home of Greek Cigar 2022. Upscale cigar lounge, downtown Boca Raton. A humidor with over 500 cigars to choose from. Stop into the lounge or the patio to enjoy a perfect atmosphere with friends. Handmade cocktails, premier liquors, great place to enjoy friends or any sporting event. It's Greek Cigar 2022, and Strike Cigar Lounge is the home. Puff, puff, baby. Strike Cigar Lounge. Get there today. Peace.
Wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
This view was worth a hike.
Right? And it's a good way to stay on top of my health.
Yes, I'm Cologuard, a prescription colon cancer screening option for people 45 plus at average risk. Have you screened for colon cancer?
Not yet.
Don't wait. It's more treatable when caught in early stages.
Tell me more.
Cologuard is non-invasive and it's used at home. It detects altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers.
92%?
Yep, even those in early stages.
This was seen in a clinical study with patients 50 and older. Any positive result should be followed by a diagnostic colonoscopy. False positive and negative results may occur. Cologuard is not a replacement for colonoscopy in high-risk patients. Do not use if you have had adenomas, have inflammatory bowel disease and certain hereditary syndromes, or a personal or family history of colon cancer.
Most insured patients pay $0. Ask your provider or an online prescriber if Cologuard is right for you, or visit Cologuard.com.
I'm in.
On a busy construction site, things can be misinterpreted. Bring in the bulldozer can sound a lot like,
building looks mediocre.
Designs need a do-over.
or even,
install a roller coaster? Okay.
be on the same page at every stage with Autodesk. From the designers to the field crew to the owner of the finished building, Autodesk Construction Cloud gives everyone clarity. Now, can we actually bring in the bulldozer?
Hey, it's Greek from Monroe's and Palm Beach. Monroe's Touchdown Sundays. It's a great place to watch the game. $100 bottle specials all night long and beautiful ladies. You're a winner even if your team loses when you step into Monroe's. Adult entertainment, upscale dining, 5-star menu, full bar, full liquor, and full nude. It's Monroe's and Palm Beach. Open 7 days a week until 5 a.m. Get over to Monroe's today and enjoy Monroe's Touchdown Sundays. Peace.
At school boards across America, parents are fighting back. They're fighting back against a woke agenda that puts our kids at risk. Left-wing curriculum changes, gender identity politics, and critical race theory have the moms and dads of America really outraged. Now, all this week, Sean Spicer is on Newsmax, showing why and how parents are really fighting back. Sean exposes the radical agenda in our schools and shows how a grassroots and peaceful revolt is underway to stop it. Watch Sean Spicer and Lindsay Keith today on Spicer & Company. It's on every day on Newsmax at 5 p.m. Eastern. Find out what really is going on in your schools with the latest from Washington and more. More than 40 million Americans now watch Newsmax regularly. Find out why millions have made the switch to Newsmax. So tune in today for Sean Spicer and watch parents fight back on Newsmax. Make the switch to Newsmax. You won't look back.
Nobody thought this was a good idea, but he's back. Weird Al Yankovic, without the props, costumes, and video screens, performing a bunch of obscure songs you barely remember. If you were able to avoid it the first time, here's your chance to avoid it all over again. Weird Al Yankovic, the unfortunate return of the ridiculously self-indulgent, ill-advised Vanity Tour.
2 shows, October 12th and 13th, The Parker. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Duffy Sports Grill is your football headquarters this season. Try their award-winning wings, burgers, and ribs, or their famous 2-for-1 drinks. Don't miss out on all the action at Duffy's, where their game is always on.
This is Miami's Mike Gesicki, number 88, and I'll see you at Duffy Sports Grill, the next best thing to being there.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
The Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-7... iHeartRadio station.
You're listening to Real Radio 92.1, and we are an iHeartRadio station. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Friday afternoon. We're at Strike Cigar Lounge, downtown Boca. If you like college football, well, keep it on Real Radio tomorrow because the Florida Gators take on Missouri. The pregame starts at 9 o'clock, and the game kicks off at 12. Gators taking on Missouri. I believe the Gators are 10-point favorite. I think that's what I saw. I'm a little surprised by that. Missouri just played Georgia very tough.
Yeah, they did.
No matter what the line is, the pregame starts at 9 o'clock, and the game will start at 12. Good morning, Jimmy.
Hello, and good afternoon.
And good morning or afternoon, Francis.
Hello, good afternoon. I had to look what time it was. It's 12. Good afternoon, G.
Okay, and
Hi.
it is time for some fun facts.
It's Fanny's Fun Facts. Well, I like to base them on the holiday, and today is a day of smiling. It's World Smile Day, so everybody put a smile on your face. I didn't mention it, but we were talking a little bit earlier about extra ways to make tips if you're a server.
Yeah.
And some of them were the obvious, like wear short shorts and put your hair down and have your nails done. But some of them were not, like kneel down when you're taking somebody's order, do a little smiley face on the check. And another one was actually smile.
Southern accent.
Smile, Southern accent, but smiling. Smiling helps you get better tips. But a smile is the first thing that people notice. So according to the study of the American Academy of Cosmetic Dentistry, nearly half of Americans believe that a person's smile is their most memorable feature. In fact, while 48% of people will remember your smile, only 25% will remember the first thing you said. So they're just looking at you, not paying attention to a damn thing you're saying.
Man, people are so shallow. Oh, God.
Yes, so I said to make a great leaving impression, it is important to take care of your smile. Did you know there's 19 different types of smiles?
No. I guess there's just a smile, like a smile or a half smile.
I'm not going to list them all, but scientists have discovered that there are 19 different types of smiles. The most interesting part is that they don't all show happiness. In fact, only 6 smiles happen when you're having a good time. Oh. The other 13 are reserved for other situations. For instance, our smile takes a different shape when we're nervous, uncomfortable, embarrassed, and even miserable. Those are called non-enjoyment smiles.
I do them to Franny sometimes and she cracks it.
Yeah. Oh, I see them.
Yeah, but it's all a joke,
Oh, yeah, it's just a show.
Yeah, it's just a show.
Just a show. Yeah. If somebody tells you that you don't sound nice, maybe if somebody tells you that you sound like you're like yelling all the time.
Yeah.
Looking at you. I know. They said if you smile while you're talking, like if you're at work and you're somebody who has to make a lot of calls, maybe cold calls, and you're trying to sound friendly, smile. You may look like a weirdo, but when you're doing those calls, it makes a casual call. When you smile while you're speaking, actually makes you sound friendly.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it makes you sound weird.
I'm gonna try it later.
Yep.
That's actually the Radio 101, going back to when you cut commercials. Whenever we would talk to like a client that would come in, and when you try to coach them on cutting a commercial, we always used to tell them to smile while they read the copy because it comes off. You can hear the smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Very, very true. And finally, smile today because it is contagious. Like a sneeze, smiling around someone can encourage them to do the same. Scientists showed participants pictures of faces expressing several different emotions: joy, fear, anger, surprise. They also showed them a happy, smiling face. So when they would do that, when they show them the smiley face, automatically people would just start smiling when they just saw even a picture of it.
Sure.
So smile today and make somebody else smile. And there you go. There's your fun facts for the day.
It's like paying it forward with somebody. You know, you do something nice, and then somebody else does something nice. So there it is. So smile today, people. And maybe the smiles will get contagious, and everybody will smile at each other, and that's it. Usually when you smile at somebody, does that mean like you're trying to hit on them a little?
I don't think. I smile at a lot of people.
I'm not talking about you. So I can come on.
For you. Yeah, talking about you.
Yeah, I guess.
Wow.
A smile can mean so many things.
19, obviously.
It can mean so many, but there was but it doesn't mean hit on. It can mean like get it, girl, go. Like, so yesterday I was at the gym and there was this one woman who's there all the time and she's incredibly fit, athletically fit. And we were there at the same time. Before she left, she kind of did one of those head bobs and smiled at me, like she knew, like she realized, she recognized that I was working hard too. It was one of those kind of the head nod and smile, and I was like, respect, girl. Like she saw me and I saw her.
What do you think, Sharice? When a guy smiles at you, think he's hitting on you? Or maybe acknowledging hey.
No, I'm one of those kind of women that I'm very oblivious to those little subtle hints. You have to be very direct.
Really?
When it comes to me, yeah.
So what's direct? Like somebody says, I just want to take you out.
Want to bang? Yeah, I want to take you out. Whoa, no, not that. No,
that's direct.
Well, that's pretty direct.
Walk away.
I mean, not like that. Straight to the point.
I didn't say it was going to work.
Why waste time? Why waste time?
I said it was direct.
Man. Okay, not like that, but
that's pretty direct.
Well, actually, I would still respect that because then it's like, all right, thank you. Now I don't have to waste my time with you because I know what you want. So, hey, that's why directness is very important.
So you want somebody to come up to you and say, "Hey, beautiful, would you like to have dinner?"
Yeah, I'll be like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, really? That's it? That's all it takes?
I mean, if I'm interested,
yeah.
If I think you're attractive.
And how about if they smile and say it?
If they have a beautiful smile and a nice mouth, yeah.
877-927-6969. Does the smile work? Or does Jimmy's approach work? I think any of the approaches can work. You'd be surprised when you're out there. I think Jimmy's approach could work on some people. It's true. I really do. I'm dead serious. There's certain people you just walk up and go, hey, you want to get out of here? Yeah, okay, let's do it. And there's certain people you're smiling, talking to them all night, and nothing happens. It's really up to the individual, who was ever out there. But Sharice wants you to go up to her and say, you're beautiful and would like to have dinner with me. Now, would you offer to pay?
Hell no.
Okay, good.
Hello.
Remember, you're in Boca right now.
Come on now.
Nobody pays down here.
No.
No females, anyway.
No.
877-927-6969.
There goes that audience.
Just being honest.
Do you guys?
I was Greek for the playback. GREEK.
Do you guys want to get into our first dose of things going on this weekend?
Oh yeah, awesome.
All right, I figured yeah. Halfway through the show. All right, so what is happening this weekend?
She sings everything.
This is something
He's like Elvis.
I really want to go to this concert. I really want to go. Just can't spend the money.
What is it?
Because I'm going to Zach Brown on Sunday. It is Cypress Hill and 311.
I got tickets.
They're playing at that. So this is cool. They're starting. Arts Park is in Hollywood, Florida. And it's an outdoor venue, but it looks beautiful. So this is going to be one of their first concerts that they're having there at this outdoor amphitheater venue. It looks so cool. And I know sometimes they listen, but I saw this local band. They're fantastic. I've mentioned them before. You probably know them. Spread the Dub.
I've heard them.
Is going to be opening for them.
That's huge.
That's massive.
Wow.
So that is yeah, I thought that was super cool. So so that is going to be going on. Maybe, just maybe, I might go. And then you have Oktoberfest, which is always a good time. That's at the American German Club at the Palm Beaches. It is going on through Sunday, and that is in Lake Worth Beach. If you want to get your beer on, beer food, you can even put on your Lederhosen. Is that how you say it? Lederhosen? Do you know, G-Man?
Yeah, Lederhosen. That's how you say it.
I love to ask you for things. Royal Palm Beach Commons Park is holding the Rock and Fall Festival this weekend. The event will have live music, vendors, pumpkin carving, a pet costume contest, carnival games, petting zoo, live entertainment, and so much more. There's also going to be a performance by an Aerosmith and Kiss trivia bands.
That sounds like a full boat.
So this is going to be Saturday and Sunday. It looks like a good time. Also, the weekend over in the Treasure Coast, they're doing their seafood festival. So if you are a seafood lover, I know I am, friends and family, they're going to have all kinds of fun stuff. This is at the Indian River Fairground. The event will have seafood, arts and crafts, nautical vendors, and commercial exhibits. This is running both Saturday and Sunday as well. And then you have Coconut Cove Water Park and Community Center is hosting Wagon at the Park in Boca Raton.
I love that.
I know. You just bring your dog with you. Dogs will have the chance to play in the water park for various sessions and make new furry friends. Admission is $10 per dog with a 2-dog maximum per adult. So if you got 3 or 4 dogs, only 2 at a time, maybe bring a friend with you and you can split them up. Updated pet vaccinations paperwork is required. This is tomorrow from 9 a.m. This is an interesting time to 12:50 p.m. 12:50, you're out.
12:51, we're gone.
You're out.
Who let the dogs out?
And then if you like country music, the Port St. Lucie Country Music Tribute Bacon and Barbecue Festival. Hello. I love all those things.
Hello.
Happen Saturday, I know, right? Saturday and Sunday at the Mid-Florida Event Center. It features 9 national country tribute bands, bacon and barbecue, country-themed vendors, a petting zoo, kids zone, so much more. Tickets are only $12 for general admission,
Now you're
or
talking.
$20 for a 2-day ticket. That sounds like a deal. And then I have mentioned this: the Green Market's voted best in the country. The West Palm Beach Green Market. It is back. Well, I saw the day that was it last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever it was, that they opened back up again.
It was last week.
It was packed. Yeah, people are out and about if you have not been. It is really a great Green Market. That's the West Palm Beach Green Market outdoors. It's a fantastic. It's just it faces Flagler over there. It's a really good time. And then I have somebody sent me a link, and I always say this: if you can just send information, because on the text line I cannot open up links. So we will do this again, because I always ask if you have anything you want me to talk about when it comes to things to do, places to go. I know I can copy and paste, but I just don't have the time right now. So just send information, details on the text line. That is 47142. Just started off with Real Radio. And then Zach Brown Band, you have Sunday night at the I Think Financial Amphitheater, which will be a great time. And there you go. That's what's going on this weekend.
And Jimmy, you got something they could do this weekend too, don't you?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Swing by Hurricane Grill and Wings in Stewart. I'm going to be there this Sunday from 12:30 to 2:30. Now, it's the 1729 Southeast Indian Street location there in Stewart. And it's a Miller Lite watch party. You can enjoy $3 Miller Lite drafts during all NFL games all season long, but especially while I'm there. And come on by, have a beer with me. By the way, you can register to win a pair of tickets to the Miami-Minnesota game that'll be coming up shortly. So that's another enticing reason for you to come out to hang out with us at Hurricane Grill and Wings in Indian Street in Stewart this Sunday, 12:30 to 2:30. I want to see you there.
Thank you so much, Jimmy. It is the Greek, Francis and Jimmy. It is the Greek Gridiron today. We're here at Strike Cigar Lounge. We'll be back with a Greek misspeak wheel and a lot more. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
Oscar Mayer is now selling frozen wiener pops.
Is it hot dog flavored water?
Nope. It's like a modified corn dog before you warm it up, I guess.
Well, that's a keto corn dog.
It's the worst kind.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 2 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
The can't-miss music event of the year is coming to the CW.
The 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Featuring once-in-a-lifetime performances from the biggest superstars in all of music.
Ladies and gentlemen,
what's up, Vegas?
Make some noise! I don't know if y'all ready for this.
All hosted by Ryan Seacrest from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
Don't miss our 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tonight and tomorrow night at 8 on the CW.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. We've got a nice Friday out there, mostly sunny skies, dry air in place, so it's very comfortable outside as well with pretty low humidity. Temperatures in the mid-80s throughout the day. We're going to stay in the mid-80s through the weekend, but more moisture does move in tomorrow and Sunday, so rain chances increase for us.
This report is sponsored by Racetrack. You asked, Racetrack answered. The waffle breakfast sandwich is back. Savory sausage, egg, and cheese, all stacked between 2 fluffy sweet waffles. Pick up a waffle breakfast sandwich before it's gone again. Racetrack, whatever gets you going. at participating locations.
What the Florida is brought to you by Knox & Dunn, strong and true Florida rum. Flavor straight from the barrel, nothing added. Try it today.
You know, there's nothing I hate more than dishonest business practices. So I built the company GiveMeTheVin.com around this slogan. We do what we say we're going to do when we say we're going to do it. We'll treat you with the respect that you deserve, and we pay too much for good cars. Show up at your house, check in hand, pay off your payoff. It's just that simple. GiveMeTheVin.com, America's best car buyer.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Navigating today's real estate market can be tricky. Interest rates are rising, but not as fast as rental rates, and home insurance is about to explode. And housing prices, they still haven't fallen much yet. Really? Not sure what to do? Get the professional advice you need. Call the crew from the Florida Talk Real Estate Show. Our team of experts have helped thousands of our listeners with buying a home, selling a home, getting a home loan, home insurance, and so much more. Call for a free consultation at 888-973-7828. FloridaTalkRealEstate.com.
Wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Miami area attorneys. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
Hey, it's the Greek for Joseph's Classic Market, one of my favorite spots, where great meals begin. If you love to eat well, Joseph's Classic Market has it all. Fresh produce, meats, seafood, deli, pizza, bakery, and prepared foods. And Joseph's offers catering for all special events. Boca Raton, Delray, and Palm Beach Gardens. Joseph's Classic Market is also hiring for all positions. Joseph's Classic Market, where great meals begin, proud sponsor of Greek's Gridiron. I don't start a day without going to Joseph's Classic Market. Peace.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anna Jar Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life. In office, West Palm Beach.
Duffy Sports Grill is your football headquarters this season. Try their award-winning wings, burgers, and ribs, or their famous 2-for-1 drinks. Don't miss out on all the action at Duffy's, where their game is always on.
This is Miami's Mike Gesicki, number 88, and I'll see you at Duffy Sports Grill, the next best thing to being there.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Miami area attorneys. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Did you know that testosterone plays a key role in muscle mass, sex drive, mood, quality of life, and your thinking ability? And if any of those things are lacking in your life, then it's time you got in touch with my friends over at Begin Anew Med Spa. Hey, this is Franny, and when most men hear med spa, you automatically think, oh, that's a woman thing. Well, you couldn't be more wrong. It is an everyone thing. Check them out and set up a consultation online at beginanewmed.com. You can check out your testosterone, talk about whether testosterone replacement therapy is right for you. And while you're at that consult, inquire about their array of services. Laser hair and tattoo removal, body contouring, facials, IV therapy, they have it all. So far, I've had Botox, filler, and the game-changing Morpheus 8 treatment, which has smoothed out and tightened the texture and appearance on my face. All three of those non-invasive procedures have me looking great on the outside, and their optimal wellness and the peptides I am on have me feeling incredible on the inside. Feel healthier, younger, and more confident at any age with the help of Begin Anew Med Spa. BeginAnewMed.com.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
We're looking pretty good for your lunch hour as far as 95 is concerned. Right up to speed on the Belvedere curve. Remember, in Jupiter, East Riverside Drive remains shut down, and this will be happening through the weekend. It's for track work right between Dixie Highway and Cypress Drive. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Audible. This fall, find everything you love listening to on Audible. From memoirs and true crime to celebrities and sci-fi. Audible is the home of storytelling, audiobooks, podcasts, and originals. Sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Hey Greek, this is Bruce from Jackrabbit Dream Ranch, where all your male-on-male fantasies come true. Just calling to confirm your reservation for the hot sensual oil massage you booked for tonight. Unfortunately, the masseuse you requested, Big Salami Sam, is unavailable, but our secondary masseuse, Hairy Larry, is available. His slogan is, he may have a lot of hair, but he'll get you there. Also, Greek, we do have loaner ball gags available upon request, but it's recommended you bring your own.
Yeah, when Frances was eating those hot chips yesterday, she was moaning and groaning. It sounds like she was having sex. But Greek didn't even listen. He was worried about Jimmy because...
Yeah, Franny, if you tickle G in the right spot, he gets this strange thing that pops up too.
Oh, come on, Greek. You knew you had Amazon Prime. Come on, admit it. How do you think that leather gimp mask, anal beads, lube, sex ring, and that vibrating butt plug got to the house so quickly? And I thank you for it. Oh, yeah.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
What is wrong with you? And I mean you. All of you. That's good.
Sometimes you just gotta let it laminate.
Laminate.
Yep. Great
All right,
job, everybody. Laminate, marinate, whatever.
Whatever. He doesn't care.
Jimmy's in the house.
No, I know he doesn't. Yeah.
We're gonna spin the wheel with Franny. Franny, get after morning.
Oh, am I doing it again? I just did it.
You're the lady at house. So if you get 2 shots, who cares?
Yeah. Go
Jimmy,
ahead,
do you want to spin that?
No,
okay.
that's all right. You
all
go.
right, all
You
right.
go,
Okay,
Franny.
all right. Okay, let's do it. I'm ready.
All right, give it a tug
Yeah.
and go.
I'm giving it a tug.
Oh, here we go. We're going to go back a little bit to Greek Misspeak number 17.
This is your Greek Misspeak Review.
Finders, weepers, losers, keepers.
Can I throw an update at you?
Up me, date.
I will. I'll date you right in the up right now.
Up yours.
Everything sucks. How's life taking along? Oh, out my ass.
What?
Good afternoon.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
No.
And I don't know if anybody might be affected by this or not choose Elastic Airlines. I tried to bang her, can't that work now?
damn it.
I think the whole marriage thing should
Yeah,
serious.
married kids.
Yeah, some people do that.
I know. I said.
I'm not sure why.
It's not a nail breaker for me. Drink some milk. Stop eating so buffaloes.
What? Buffalo?
Yeah.
Drink some milk.
I like to drink milk.
And if you don't have plans, maybe change them.
Wait,
What? Did I just have a cleanse with a frog?
Sounds like my Saturday night.
That was a great one, by the way. That was unbelievable. That really. What was that? 17?
17, yeah. Elastic Airlines.
Oh yeah, that was really awesome. Elastic Airlines. I wonder how they're doing these days.
Yeah, not so good. Not so good. I think they were right up there with ValueJet.
ValueJet, they're not doing too good. It is the Penthouse, and it is a Friday. We're having a good time at Strike Cigar Lounge for Greek's Gridiron. In about an hour, we will play Gridiron. And if you guys are in the area, you want to stop by, we'll pick somebody to go against me. 7 games against the spread. Franny has the games, and all you got to do is beat me, not tie, and then you win a $200 gift card to New York Prime. And then your name goes in a drawing that Franny will pick in January, and you will go to Viva Las Vegas and stay at the Circa Hotel and Casino, and also win a 70-inch TV. That is an amazing thing we put together today this year with all our sponsors, so we appreciate that. And, Jimmy, you got an event on Sunday. You want to tell everybody again where it's at so they can make some plans?
Yeah, I'm going to be at Hurricane Grill and Wings, 1729 Southeast Indian Street in Stewart, pretty much right there on the corner of US 1 and Indian Street on Home Depot Plaza. I'm going to be there from 12:30 to 2:30, so stop on by. It's a Miller Lite watch party, so we'll have the Dolphins-Jets game on for sure. Probably some other games as well. And you'll be able to register to win a pair of tickets to an upcoming Miami game. As a matter of fact, it's the game where they play Minnesota. And while you're there, enjoy $3 Miller Lite drafts during all NFL games. And, of course, while we're there. So, yeah, I'll be at Hurricane Grill and Wings in Stewart, 1729 Southeast Indian Street, 12:30, 2:30. Come on by. We'll see you there.
It's there's been Draymond Green had a problem the other day with one of his teammates, Poole, and a little bit of an altercation. He threw a punch at him. It's all over the news because the NBA is back, and it's a big thing. But Jake Paul already gets out there and says, hey, I'll give him $10 million if he wants to fight me. This kid is just unbelievable. No matter where it is, he's putting down big cash that he'll fight him. Obviously, Draymond Green's not going to do it. Draymond, since then, has apologized to his teammate Poole. It was a misunderstanding. It happens in practice sometimes. In all sports, these guys get on each other's nerves. But right away, Jake Paul says, hey, I'll give him $10 million. Which is crazy that he'll fight him. Draymond's not fighting anybody, I don't believe, and I'm sure the league would step in. But he did apologize since then. They are the champs, the Warriors. Basketball is back on Miami. He played last night against the Brooklyn Nets. It is the Penthouse on a Friday. Beautiful day. We'll come back with a trifecta and a lot more. Peace.
Letting you know what girls talk about when the boys are not around. It's Pillow Talk with Franny and Megan. Hear the latest episode right now on RealRadio921.com/Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk with Franny and Megan. Tonight at 7 on Real Radio 92.1.
This is Chris Broussard. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by News Nation.
The Heat return to the court tonight, visiting Memphis in preseason action. Miami beat Brooklyn last night to claim their first exhibition win. Mike Gesicki's drop-off in production for the Fins isn't an issue for tight ends coach John Embry, who says Gesicki is giving the offense what they need. And former WWE wrestler Sarah Lee has died at 30. The winner of the 2015 Tough Enough reality TV series died Wednesday of undisclosed causes. I'm Scott Davidson.
Chris Cuomo is back with a new show on a new network. Catch Cuomo weeknights on News Nation at 8/7 Central. To find News Nation on your television provider, go to newsnationnow.com/join us.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. We've got a nice Friday out there, mostly sunny skies, dry air in place, so it's very comfortable outside as well with pretty low humidity. Temperatures in the mid-80s throughout the day. We're going to stay in the mid-80s through the weekend, but more moisture does move in tomorrow and Sunday, so rain chances increase for us.
This report is sponsored by LP SmartSide Trim and Siding. Visit lpcorp.com/pro. Are you looking for siding that makes the cut? LP SmartSide Trim and Siding is a cut above the rest with efficiency that helps you install more siding in less time. Side with advanced durability. Side with LP SmartSide Trim and Siding. Visit lpcorp.com/remodel to learn more.
Greek Trifecta is brought to you by 818 Tequila.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Hayes Greek from Monroe's and Palm Beach. Monroe's Touchdown Sundays. It's a great place to watch the game. $100 bottle specials all night long and beautiful ladies. You're a winner even if your team loses when you step into Monroe's. Adult entertainment, upscale dining, 5-star menu, full bar, full liquor, and full nude. It's Monroe's and Palm Beach. Open 7 days a week until 5 a.m. Get over to Monroe's today and enjoy Monroe's Touchdown Sundays. Peace.
Are you committed to safety and have great customer service skills? Palm Tran is hiring. We're recruiting for bus operators, mechanics, and many other positions. Attend the Palm Tran Job Fair on Friday, October 7th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or Saturday, October 8th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We'll be making conditional offers on the spot. It's happening at Palm Tran's headquarters at 100 North Congress Avenue in Delray Beach. Again, join us October 7th or 8th. Go to palmtran.org for more information.
My doctor told me my cholesterol is borderline, so I took control with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula. Garlic helps maintain healthy cholesterol safely and naturally. It's odor and taste-free, and Garlic is a world leader in garlic potency. I'm taking charge of my cholesterol with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula, cholesterol's natural enemy.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The term natural references only the garlic in the product. Use as directed.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Miami area attorneys. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
95 is accident-free throughout the Palm Beaches right now, but off the highway we do have some stop-and-go delays. It's along Federal Highway northbound on the approach to Woolbright Road. Otherwise, we're looking pretty good. Remember, you have track work continuing in Jupiter. East Riverside Drive shut down, Old Dixie to Cypress. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Fall into a hiring spree with Indeed. Their end-to-end hiring solution makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates. Sponsor a job and instantly receive a short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
John Mellencamp returns to the road, and iHeartRadio is getting you there. We'll
We'll fly you and a guest to the tour date of your choice and set you up with VIP tickets to the show. Plus, slap a backstage pass on your jean jacket so you can meet John. And you'll walk away with a sheet of handwritten lyrics to one of his legendary tunes. Prize provided by AEG. Enter for your chance to win now at iHeartRadio.com/John Mellencamp.
Tired of the news about how everything is costing more?
Everything is stubbornly high.
Us too. That's why we made the iHeartRadio app absolutely free. When you download the free iHeartRadio app, you have radio stations you love at your fingertips whenever you want, wherever you want, along with millions of podcasts from the news you crave to the true crime series you can't resist. Playlists to fit any. Download the free iHeartRadio app and discover music, radio, and podcasts you'll love.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Hey, Greek, this is Granny. Hey, honey, for Thanksgiving, why don't you come over and you can stuff my gobbler? And then afterwards, you can stuff the turkey.
Charisse is looking for tall, dark, handsome, and honest. Tall? Well, I'm 6 foot, so, I'm not the tallest guy in the world, but kind of tall. Dark? I work outside in Florida, so I have a tan. Handsome? Is that really important, Charisse? Can't you just close your eyes or shut off the lights? And honest. Honest, honest, honest. The sky is blue. Boom. When do we make this happen, Charisse?
Hey, yeah, Greek.
Hey, yeah, Greek. Did you just say you're giving away your hole? Oh, boy. Do you want to meet behind Publix on Military?
Charisse, I'm everything you wanted in a man. I'm tall, I'm dark, and I'm handsome. But the main thing I'm very, very dirty. Hot.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Just like that. You're a star, Cerise.
I love it.
You are really making this audience fall in love with you.
That was amazing.
Yeah, she's looking for a tall, dark, handsome man.
Good hygiene, not dirty.
And good hygiene.
Dirty in a different way.
Dirty.
Oh, yes, very dirty.
Yes. We're here to do. You want to stop?
I have one more for you, Charisse.
Hey, Charisse,
yes,
how you
please.
doing? My name is Anthony. I'm 26 years old, 5'10", on a good day, muscle head to toe. I got dark brown cocoa eyes. I've been told my smile lights up a room. I love my mother. I also have beaten Greek in the gridiron 2 times, so you know I'm a winner. I'm going to leave Jimmy my number. You can give me a call anytime you want. Also, Greek, if you're interested, you can give me a call too.
You don't make enough for Greek.
You take him. I have my goal on somebody a little bit bigger.
Oh, yeah, your eyes on somebody
What's
else?
his name?
All right.
Never gets old. Should have did that years ago, man, where I'd be today.
Yeah.
It is time to go around the horn and say, what's up? Good morning, Francis.
What's up?
Good morning, Jimmy.
What's up?
I love these guys. You
Like
can't
an
buy
audit.
chemistry, but you can buy love. Let's do a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
Greek, baby, it's me, Barbara.
I talk about taking me out of a show. Oh, my God.
That's Barbara.
Last night, there was a game on Amazon, and if you watched the game last night, you were bored out of your mind. That game went into overtime, Denver and the Colts, and it was first time ever a game went to overtime with no touchdown. Nobody scored a touchdown. And Russell Wilson today, I'm sure he's wearing a costume, because if he's in Denver anywhere, he's getting booed. Terrible game last night. He said after the game, I have to play better, and he definitely does. Russell has not had a good start, and he got a huge contract from the Denver Broncos. The Mannings actually went after him last week and said, my God, he should have never got that contract. We'll see what happens. It's only 4 games. But last night was a tough game to watch. Baseball playoffs start today. Right now, Tampa Bay is playing the Cleveland. They're playing right now. So that's going on all day long. You got 4 games in baseball. this afternoon. Cardinals, Mets, and Padres, and there'll be games all afternoon. So if you're a baseball fan, you got it coming at you Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Tomorrow, our Gators take the field at 12 o'clock. 9 o'clock is pregame, and they're playing Missouri. So that'll be 12 o'clock on Real Radio, but it starts at 9. So that is the pregame. And the Miami Dolphins are traveling to New York. I'm sure they're getting on a plane this afternoon. No Tua, but Bridgewater is going to be the quarterback, and the Dolphins are laying 3, and that comes to us from DraftKings. Teddy Bridgewater, I've said this all week, is 26-4. Remember you heard this. I did a video on Instagram right now. You can check it out, and I told everybody, take the Dolphins minus the 3. Teddy is a good quarterback. And a lot of people don't think so, but you know what? He can get this job done against the Jets. So he's 26-4 on the road. That's a great trend. I wouldn't buck that. And the Dolphins are on the road, given 3 points. That is your trifecta.
What did you say the line was for the Gators-Missouri game?
Somebody told me 10. Am I wrong?
Okay, I'm looking now, and it's 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
as of 6 hours, so pretty close, yeah.
All right, good.
That's a lot of points to give them.
Yeah, it's a ton.
Yeah.
If I'm Gators, shouldn't be giving anybody 10. No offense. I love the Gators. Go Gators. But that's a lot of points. Missouri just played Georgia tough.
Yeah, they did.
I mean,
They always do. Missouri always puts up a fight with the Bulldogs.
Now, Missouri was home. I understand that, obviously. And it was Saturday night, and the kids go crazy and everything like that. But, man, that's a lot of points for the Gators to give.
I'm really jealous of that baby over there. See all the fans that baby has on him.
He does a lot of fans.
We were outside at Strike Cigar Bar Lounge, and there's a baby in a stroller just walking on by. He's got like 3 little fans on him.
Yeah.
And it feels so nice.
Yeah, he's got the life.
Yeah, so if you want to come on by, we still have an opportunity for a contestant. Listen, if we get more than one person here who wants to play, then we'll just put you, we'll pick at random.
Yeah, we got about 3 or 4.
Yeah, to come and beat the Greek, and that is with Greek's Gridiron. We got 7 games against the spread, 2 in college, 2 in the NFL. We do that after Greek's final trifecta, which is typically around 140. And if you beat the Greek, then you're going to get a $200 gift card to New York Prime, and then you are in the mix, in the running, with Jason, who is the only other person for that grand prize to the Circa Hotel, and a 70-inch TV.
Maybe 60-inch.
Oh, yeah, we're going down in inches.
Oh, what happened?
Keeps on getting small. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Shrinkage. Must have gotten wet.
Yes.
I'm totally kidding. It's 70 inches.
Maybe they had a bad day. So here's a list of days that I guess they call them, these are names of types of work days that people have. And experts tracked down more than 200 workers for months, actually, followed them around, and found there are 5 different types of work days. I'm sure we can all relate to these, right? So no matter what kind of day you've had at work, it fits into one of these, and here they are. Right, and some of this isn't going to be any rocket science here, but the first one they call the typical day, which is mostly smooth sailing without many bumps. You're not crushing it, but you're also not slacking. About 34% of days that we have fit into that category. A lot of this has to do, obviously, with work, so keep that in mind. An ideal day, about 29% of our days are ideal, according to this research. You're more productive than a typical day, but you're not overwhelmed. You might still have deadlines, but they're achievable. The crisis day, which is 100% of Greek's days, but only 19% of our work day.
Jimmy, you missed it. You can't see us with the first one that you were saying, like the calm day. He's pointing at himself like, yeah, that's me every day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But the crisis day, lots of fires to put out. You might feel rushed or you get interrupted a lot, so you can't really focus or excel. The 4th day that they consider is disengaged. That's 10% of our work days. Anybody pointing on that one? Those are the days when you're just not feeling it. This is like Charisse, right? So maybe you waste an hour on this thing.
Did you? Greg just pointed at Charisse. I love it.
She is. She's very disengaged.
Oh
She's just looking at a place to put her ass. She's walking around.
What?
You can't find her dead.
Wow. HR's on the phone. Sometimes it's just a day off, but it can also come from not having any urgent deadlines, too, so to keep you motivated. And finally, this happened to us yesterday, toxic work days. Thank goodness there's only about 8% of our work days are considered toxic. That's when it's a really bad day. Your boss is being a jerk. You argued with a coworker. You did the Packy 1-chip challenge. You had a nickel on the Broncos-Colts game to go over 25 or something else. It's just 25. Annoying you so much you can't be productive. This part's pretty interesting, too. They found that most of the factors that determine the type of day you'll have tend to be outside of your control. So there's not always a lot that you can do about it, which is pretty, I don't want to say the word typical because that was one of the days, but that's pretty standard, huh? A lot of times you don't control how your day is starting, or something happens, or somebody pisses you off or whatnot, and that can change your day. Or maybe your day is typical and it's nice and smooth, and it's not really it's not part of your control. It just happens.
Yeah, that one chip challenge, I have had people message us on the text line 47142 seeking out the video. So we had assumed the video was up because it's up for all the other stations.
Well,
but
somebody had told me that it was posted, so I just assumed that it was done through Instagram or through our website. But actually what you can do is you can watch us, actually you can only watch me right now, but if you go to realradio921.com and you look under Real TV, and that's how you can always watch us every day, right? So that'll take us that'll take us to our YouTube page, and you can watch us there. But you can also watch old shows. So you can go to the show yesterday and just kind of, because it's a YouTube, video, and scroll out to the end, to the last part of the show, and you can watch it there right now. But Clint from our promotions department, and Clint working on the back scenes here with things, he's putting together the video for us to, so you can just watch it on Instagram, the short version of it, or on our webpage.
That's fantastic. Yeah, because I know with everybody else, he was there to film and produce, and with Reels and Instagram, it has to be a minute and a half. And so since we did it live, it clearly went longer than a minute and a half. So there is some work and production that needs to be done to it. But that's a great idea. Just go to around the 140 mark from yesterday's show, and you'll be able to see the pain that we endured yesterday for that Pocky One Chip Challenge. So that's the way you can seek it out, because I know a lot of people were asking how they could see it. And I was talking about things to do this weekend, and there was somebody who sent, and I saw the link. I just wasn't able to copy and paste it because I can't open links on the text line. But thank you so much for giving me information, because I follow the Palm Beach Bourbon Society, and it looks like tomorrow at 6 they're doing a luxury. They're doing Palm Beach Bourbon Society. Follow them on Facebook if you haven't yet, Jimmy. You would enjoy it. They have all kinds of fun events, but they're doing a luxury yacht for the evening with Okeechobee Steakhouse. Yeah, Okeechobee Steakhouse catering it.
Well, that's good.
Love Okeechobee Steakhouse. And their new one, Lewis's in Jupiter. They're catering the meal. It says leaving from Sailfish Marina. There's a few tickets left. Bourbon pairings, cocktails, all kinds of goodies. So if that sounds like something you'd like to do, you can go to palmbeachbourbonsociety.com. So thank you for that text. And you were talking about different types of moods or whatever at jobs or situations in the workplace.
Your day,
well,
what kind of day you're having,
Yeah, so if you are maybe looking for a job, and hopefully this company, you'll always have good days. It looks like Amazon. They are hiring 150,000 full-time, part-time, and seasonal employees across its warehouse. And, we got a few warehouses here in South Florida.
'Tis the season, huh?
Yes, it is. Yep, ahead of the holiday season. The announcement was just made last night, and they say, I love that, e-commerce behemoth. They're taking a less conservative approach to its holiday planning, but they said that they are going to hire a bunch of people. So if this is something that you're looking to do, I know a lot of people, like even UPS, Target, a lot of people are looking, even if it's not full-time, part-time, jobs are available. Listen, we know that inflation's real, and people could use some extra cash.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, it's very weird now because I'm used to seeing Amazon trucks, right, when they deliver. And the other night, now it's like anybody can, you'd be in your own car.
Oh, really?
So, so there was, the other night, somebody pulled up kind of like to the side of our house, and I was like, who the hell's pulling up? And they were kind of creeping a little bit.
Yep.
And I'm looking, well, first the Ring doorbell thing notified us. So I look and I see somebody in their car, and they're just sitting there for a while, and then somebody came out of the back seat, and they delivered a package, and it was an Amazon package, but it was very weird.
Yeah.
It was like they took an Uber over to deliver packages.
When did they start that?
I don't know. Yeah, but I guess maybe they're doing this with especially maybe part-time employees. They're probably not going to give them their own truck.
Okay, maybe there's a shortage of trucks.
Yeah, or a shortage of drivers, so they ended a truck broke down. They had to finish a route or something, maybe, too.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, because that's weird to have a regular car just knock on your door. I mean, I think people get a little nervous. You hear stuff every day.
The car knocked on the door.
The car did. It did. The car. Yep. It's
You know what I mean.
It's actually a transformer, Jimmy.
The car knocks on your door.
Yes.
You're like, what's going on? How'd you get up to my door?
Oh, I know.
I mean, things happen. I mean, what are you going to do? Cars are knocking on your doors. What are you going to do? He answers the door. He said, wait, you got Amazon? I didn't even know I had Amazon Prime. And now I have it. So that's amazing.
Yep. And then also, while we're staying on the work tip, what do you guys think about sharing salaries with coworkers?
I think that would cause a lot of resentment.
Yeah.
I don't think people would be, happy about it. They do it in the NFL and sports, and it causes a lot of resentment, and those guys are getting millions of dollars. So I think a worker could cause a lot of resentment. I think people would not be happy.
What do you think, Jimmy?
You mean sharing how much? Like just the knowledge of it, or sharing the money itself?
Yeah, like sharing how much everybody makes. Like the company that you work for, it's like Susie makes this much money, Joe makes this much money.
The boss.
Yeah. You want to talk about a way to piss off workers? Do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a great idea.
I don't either. And I remember one time way back when I did sales, and the person would share how much. It wasn't necessarily how much the employee made, but it was how much they were doing in sales. So you could figure it out when you knew commission.
Mm-hmm.
And they would always put it down, money meetings, they put it on the drawing board, and then they would put everybody's down. So the person who's on the bottom of the totem pole, they can't feel that great about themselves.
No.
And that's the thing. And I never liked that.
No, you don't do that.
No.
What you should do is these are the top three.
Yeah, no. She would put every single person down, including whoever was on the bottom of the list.
That person you're talking about years ago.
So you know who I'm talking about?
I'm sure I do. Had something to do with me years ago, and printed out, sent an email on one of my paychecks years ago. If it's the same person I think we're talking about. And it's it's one of those crazy things where people do it. Yeah, if you don't want to cause that. You just say these are our top three earners right here, and they're doing a great job, and see if you can get into the top three. You don't have to put numbers down. There are companies, though, that do that. I know a couple companies that do that, and stocks. I know somebody in real estate works for a big company, and they put up actually what the people make. And I was always surprised by that.
Yeah, and I've seen that, but like you said, top earners. I haven't seen it in real estate. I haven't seen it where they do where everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But how about if you're seeking out a job? Because there's a lot of people seeking out jobs. I just said Amazon is hiring. Do you think it's suspicious if an employer is hiding when they're putting out the ad and information for the job that they don't include the salary?
A lot of them don't. Some do, but a lot of them don't.
Yeah.
Then it's up to you to. Well, I've had friends go on 3 interviews and not ask the amount of money.
Really?
Yeah, and I always say you got to ask that right up going, because it might be something that you're not even in the same ballpark.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen ads, where it said the job
I have
descriptions,
too.
and then give a call or email or contact with us more information. Because a lot of times too, the amount of money would maybe knock out some people, good or bad. And it's always hard to find good people when you want people to work. But yeah, I can see that where it's if it's a good salary and you want to get people, then maybe I guess you're going to put it there. Just like anything else you're trying to sell or whatever you're trying to do, a house or something, you want to put it out if it's got a good feature. If it's not great, I don't think you're going to put it.
Well, I guess with this, there was a survey done, and nearly a third of the people suspect the employer is hiding something if they don't include salary information in the ads. Said 28% of people think such practices make a business appear untrustworthy. And 29% believe they appear unprofessional if they don't put the salary in the ads seeking out employees.
I don't know about that. I don't think that. Because a lot of times when they put up any jobs, even our company, do you have your own employees looking? You know what I mean? So a lot of times they don't want people.
That's true. Like, what if they see, like, hold on, what? That's not how much I make, and that's what you're starting? These new people who are going to come in?
I know that by people saying that to me over the years with different things. So I think a lot of times they try to keep that close to the vest. Once you come in, sit down, get to meet somebody, then they'll explain it. But a lot of times you always hear, I've heard in our company many times people will call me and say, hey, this job's available in Miami or West Palm. And I think if they put down the salary, people would look at it and go, really? I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm out. Miami, here I come.
Boy, we didn't paint a very good picture there, did we? Wow.
It's all companies. I mean, I've seen it with a lot of different companies. I mean, I'm only going my experience where sometimes they don't. I don't know if I've ever seen with money, to be honest with you.
I have. If you go on like LinkedIn and stuff like that, sometimes they do when they're seeking out.
I'm talking about iHeart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They'll give this description of the job, obviously, and what your responsibilities are. But again, anytime there's an ad for an iHeart, I get a lot of calls from people outside the company. They'll call me, they'll ask me, and they'll ask me also the pay. I don't know. I have no clue. Send an email and then you'll find out. But I think with anything, I don't know if it makes the company shady. I don't think.
Yeah, and I was just saying this is just the poll that was done.
Yeah, I don't think it makes it shady
So,
to me.
So something that's not shady and actually puts a smile on some people's faces is Greek misspeaks. And we actually have a request that came in the text line, Jimmy.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep. That was at 47142. It started off with Real Radio. It says, Happy Friday, Franny. Could we hear misspeak number 7? Thanks. That's Casey in North Palm. So here you go, Casey.
All right, here you go.
This is your Greek misspeak review.
If it ever comes out and he doesn't know, the guy's going to blow a casket. Yeah, I knew this from the beginning. This set to Kabashi.
Greek's here too.
Go. Amazing. Stay away. She's Bad Bunny. I was stuck in something. Yeah. It's a tough ho-to-ho. She's going to be out with one of the grand opening of a Jiffy Lube in Secaucus, New Jersey.
You gonna share that crack you're doing or what?
Now, if he doesn't get a lot of tail, and you know what, he's not many times hitting the knob, but maybe he wants to sit down for one talk. And paint some blue.
What?
If that's really the caterpillar in the rock. That would really bring up my frappuccino. Or you go alone and you actually bring somebody. That'd be great. I'm feeling super trasicpizibadiosis. Hey, what? That was close.
Mm-hmm.
To what?
Close to what?
When? Yeah, exactly.
Close to the barn. We are at Strike Cigar Lounge downtown, hanging out on the patio. Beautiful day. The weather is just picture perfect. This is why people move down here. It's one of those days. We're going to get a lot of them now coming up. October, November, just great weather. And you guys come down, have a drink with us, a cigar, whatever you like. It's on the Greek. We're here till 2 o'clock. We'll be back in a few minutes. But before that, Franny's going to tell us some Florida stories, what we have.
Yeah, we have a couple dudes who stole something quite odd, nothing you really would think about. And we have a little kid who's doing some good things for the relief efforts over there on the southwest coast of Florida. All coming your way in your What the Florida on Real Radio 92.1.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. We've got a nice Friday out there, mostly sunny skies, dry air in place, so it's very comfortable outside as well with pretty low humidity. Temperatures in the mid-80s throughout the day. We're going to stay in the mid-80s through the weekend, but more moisture does move in tomorrow and Sunday, so rain chances increase for us.
This report is sponsored by Racetrack. You asked, Racetrack answered. The waffle breakfast sandwich is back. Savory sausage, egg, and cheese, all stacked between 2 fluffy sweet waffles. Pick up a waffle breakfast sandwich before it's gone again. Racetrack, whatever gets you going. At participating locations.
Heard of the job? Dial pound 529 on your cell. Pound law, that's all.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Hey, it's the Greek for Strike Cigar Lounge, home of Greek Cigar 2022. Upscale cigar lounge, downtown Boca Raton. A humidor with over 500 cigars to choose from. Stop into the lounge or the patio to enjoy a perfect atmosphere with friends. Handmade cocktails, premier liquors, great place to enjoy friends or any sporting event. It's Greek Cigar 2022, and Strike Cigar Lounge is the home. Puff, puff, baby. Strike Cigar Lounge. Get there today. Peace.
Wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Hey, it's Greek from Monroe's and Palm Beach. Monroe's Touchdown Sundays. It's a great place to watch the game. $100 bottle specials all night long and beautiful ladies. You're a winner even if your team loses when you step into Monroe's. Adult entertainment, upscale dining, 5-star menu, full bar, full liquor, and full nude. It's Monroe's and Palm Beach. Open 7 days a week until 5 a.m. Get over to Monroe's today and enjoy Monroe's Touchdown Sundays. Peace.
You wash your hands and brush your teeth, but what about your nose? How do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage pulls saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out allergens, mucus, dirt, and germs, and it's why nose cleaning is the next evolution in daily personal hygiene. People try Navage for lots of reasons: sinusitis, allergies, snoring, things that make it hard to breathe through your nose. But over time, they also find that cleaning their nose makes them feel better, a lot better. Nearly 3 million Navage users have written more than 100,000 reviews, averaging 4.7 stars, saying things like, "Best product I've ever used," and "Amazing, I love my Navage." That's because Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less. But the biggest payoff is improved health. Here's the key point. Navage is good personal hygiene, and it's going to help you stay healthier. At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, Target, and online. Navage, Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
No payments till 2023 at Palm Beach Harley on any new Harley this week. Annual percentage rates such as 1.99% and no payments until 2023 on any new Harley at Palm Beach Harley now through Sunday.
No payments for 120 days with approved credit.
People often ask me, how much money do I have to pay you up front to be my personal lawyer? The answer is nothing. It's free unless we win. What about a slip and fall or car crash case? Free unless we win.
Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Navigating today's real estate market can be tricky. Interest rates are rising, but not as fast as rental rates, and home insurance is about to explode. And housing prices, they still haven't fallen much yet. Really? Not sure what to do? Get the professional advice you need. Call the crew from the Florida Talk Real Estate Show. Our team of experts have helped thousands of our listeners with buying a home, selling a home, getting a home loan, home insurance, and so much more. Call for a free consultation at 888-973-7828. FloridaTalkRealEstate.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Friday drive, a good one along the Palm Beaches. Checking in with FHP. No delays on 95. Turnpike is up to speed, but we're slow due to that major roadwork, Southern Boulevard East. It continues at Congress with 2 left lanes blocked. And make sure you slow down for pedestrians on your ride. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Chucky.
A new season is here, and with it, major delays being reported due to another killer doll with a shady plan. Just how many Chuckies are there? Chucky is here to chuck stuff up, including our freeways. Chucky Season 2, Wednesdays 9/8 Central, only on USA and Sci-Fi.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys.
73733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Download the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Hey, Franny, this is Granny. I heard you say you work out at the gym 5 days a week. Well, Jim comes to my house 5 days a week, and he works out my Virginia very well.
Yeah, hey guys, how's it going? Hi, series. I may not be tall, and I may not be dark, and I may not be handsome, but I can do things to you standing up that most guys cannot.
Yeah, I used to work for Elastic Airlines. They went out of business a few years ago. They tried stretching out the budget. They couldn't bounce back, and in the end, they just snapped.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Man.
MVP ball again
Yes.
to the audience for the callbacks.
Give them their own show. That was amazing.
Yeah, they are.
Greg Rice. I had such a visual. I wish it would go away.
I have that video. I'll send it to you.
Oh my God, I don't want it.
I'll save that for later on tonight.
I don't want it. Professionals around here. Go to continue.
No. I mean, great talk back. You guys are always on point. Great job. MVP to the audience today. We are at Strike Cigar Lounge for Greek's Gridiron. We'll do that in about a half hour. Jimmy's in the house. Good afternoon, Jimmy.
Hello, and good afternoon.
And Francis is here.
Hey, what's going on?
Cerise is here doing a great job. I mean, after she was late today, it's been just unbelievable.
I didn't realize she was late because everything was set up when I got here.
Right, exactly.
But I got here right in the nick of time.
She wasn't real late.
Yeah, it was like 10 minutes. I mean, there were like 3 accidents.
That's what I'm going to say. Like, if everything's set up right when we're supposed to start, then isn't that good? Then isn't that all you need?
Exactly.
It's fine. I just didn't see her. And I was worried or concerned that maybe she forgot. I sent her a text a couple days earlier because she's very absent-minded, and just wanted to say, like, "Hey, you remember we were working?"
Wow.
What a charmer!
You got a compliment, and then it just went downhill from there.
Tough crowd today.
That was Elastic Airlines right there.
It was.
Crash and burn.
We do some Florida stories now.
Florida.
Did you say
Florida? I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
Well, we're going to start here with a incident that happened in our listening area. This is 1017 World, Martin County. There was somebody driving recklessly, and the cops tried to pull him over. It happened to be a gentleman by the name of David Moore, if you're familiar with him. Well, he kept on driving, even though the cops had their lights on. And it looks like the cops had to deploy their stop sticks. Well, after they did that, it disabled his car, but he was not done. So he hopped out of the car and headed on foot. And I guess he was by a canal and decided to take a dive into the canal and thought he was going to escape the cops like that. But the manhunt kept on going. Deputy Wes McNeil and his canine partner named Grohl joined the search, and they took a dive together into the canal, swimming side by side in this dark, murky water. Canine Grohl knew exactly where dude was, sniffed him out, and he led the deputy right to Moore. He was removed from the water and taken into custody, and you're like, well, why did he just run? Why was he trying to escape the cops? Well, it's because, as people would say, he was riding dirty.
Ooh.
Yes. When they went into his car, they found $2,000 in cash, a stolen gun, 13 grams of fentanyl, crack cocaine, and something new, vitamin powder used to cut the fentanyl.
Oh, wow. Special instrument.
Yes, a special instrument.
Ooh.
And then we have a couple of dudes who were stealing something that you normally don't think about stealing. And I'm guessing you probably get some good money from this because it took some work for them to do it. This happened in Flagler County. Roy Lin and Rong Chen of Gainesville were arrested yesterday morning. And the reason why is because there was a cop, and he wasn't even they didn't make a call saying, hey, there's people stealing stuff. He was just performing a business check. He was on patrol. And it was at this Woody's Barbecue restaurant. It was around 3:15 in the morning. Well, Rong and Lin were wearing headlamps. So it was very obvious that they were in the area.
They really worked on this case.
Yes. So they had headlamps on, and he saw them. They were pumping cooking oil out of a vat that was kept in a fenced-in area in the back of Woody's Barbecue restaurants. They said that they were pumping the cooking oil into a white box truck, which had a huge storage container inside for the oil along with the pump. They had bolt cutters, a pry bar. They were ready for this crime. So they were arrested, and they own a company, or one of the guys does. Lynn owns a company called L&L Recycling. And so this is something new to me, and I'm sure some of you know that I guess you can use cooking oil and it's recycled to make diesel fuel and used for other products. So that company that they own buys and recycles old cooking oil. And in this case, they tried to increase their profits by stealing the oil. So they're asking over there, Flagler County, they're asking people like, hey, if you know of, or you own a restaurant and you've noticed that your oil has been stolen, give them a call because it could be these two guys. And now they're being held on 2 felony counts of burglary of an unoccupied structure and possession of burglary tools with intent. And then I will end it with the good news. We got this young dude, and he is not from Florida. He's from Illinois, but he's doing something good for Florida people because he loves Florida, and that's what he said, and I think it's really cool. So his parents went on, and not only did he go around his house to see what he could help donate as far as toys and clothing, but he also has been saving money for a few years. This is 7 years old, and Dominic DeAndre had $288 in his piggy bank, and he wanted it to go straight to the victims of the hurricane, all of his money. And the reason why is because he says he loves Florida. So since this video got posted, more than $12,000 and counting, I'm guessing, because this was posted, if you can go to realradio921.com, you'll see this adorable kid on the trending in Florida page. And this was posted yesterday, so I'm sure the amount is way more, but it has been raised by hundreds of people across the country. And of course, his mother is overwhelmed by the donations. And Jacqueline and her son Dominic are taking a truckload of donations to Southwest Florida. And that will be pretty cool. They're actually driving it down themselves.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. And that is your What the Florida.
Started small and look where it's at. Almost $12,000. That's fantastic that the kid's doing it. Saturday Night Live came back last week for its debut. If you like Saturday Night Live, you can get all 47 seasons. It streams on Peacock. A couple of my buddies are big fans about that, and I know a lot of guys and girls are out there fans for all different characters. We talked about it over the years, but it's pretty cool that you can see all the years in the past, and whoever you were a fan of, John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, Eddie Murphy, whoever it was, Billy Crystal when he used to be on You Look Marvelous, whatever it is. You can check it out of all 47 seasons. So that's pretty cool. It is the Penthouse. We're at Strike Cigar Lounge doing Greek Gridiron. We're going to come back in a few minutes. We got a Greek Misspeak Spin the Wheel. Fanny's going to give you another update of weekend things. And Jimmy's going to give you update, too, of where you can find him on Sunday to watch the Dolphins and the Jets. It's all in the Penthouse on Real Radio. We'll be back. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
Oscar Mayer is now selling frozen wiener pops.
Is it hot dog flavored water?
Nope, it's like a modified corn dog before you warm it up, I guess.
Well, that was a keto corn dog.
It's the worst kind.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 2 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
The can't-miss music event of the year is coming to the CW.
The 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Featuring once-in-a-lifetime performances from the biggest superstars in all of music.
Ladies and gentlemen,
what's up, Vegas?
Make some noise! I don't know if y'all ready for this one.
All hosted by Ryan Seacrest from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
Don't miss our 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tonight and tomorrow night at 8 on the CW.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. We've got a nice Friday out there, mostly sunny skies, dry air in place, so it's very comfortable outside as well with pretty low humidity. Temperatures in the mid-80s throughout the day. We're going to stay in the mid-80s through the weekend, but more moisture does move in tomorrow and Sunday, so rain chances increase for us.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's. Try Wendy's new Homestyle French Toast Sticks today. Wendy's new Homestyle French Toast Sticks are so good, some are saying they're better than their mom's French toast. Perfectly crispy on the outside, perfectly fluffy on the inside. Perfectly perfect in every way. Try Wendy's new Homestyle French Toast Sticks today and see if they're better than your mom's.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Duffy Sports Grill is your football headquarters this season. Try their award-winning wings, burgers, and ribs, or their famous 2-for-1 drinks. Don't miss out on all the action at Duffy's, where their game is always on.
This is Miami's Mike Gesicki, number 88, and I'll see you at Duffy Sports Grill, the next best thing to being there.
Hayes the Greek for Joseph's Classic Market, one of my favorite spots, where great meals begin. If you love to eat well, Joseph's Classic Market has it all. Fresh produce, meats, seafood, deli, pizza, bakery, and prepared foods. And Joseph's offers catering for all special events. Boca Raton, Delray, and Palm Beach Gardens. Joseph's Classic Market is also hiring for all positions. Joseph's Classic Market, where great meals begin, proud sponsor of Greek's Gridiron. I don't start a day without going to Joseph's Classic Market. Peace.
Star Wars revolutionized the way that special effects are done in movies, but it also created movie merchandising as we know it today. Be sure to catch this week's edition of Our American Stories on the iHeartRadio app, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
On the Happiness Formula podcast, Dr. Barry Schwartz, best-selling author of The Paradox of Choice and Why We Work, helps you tackle life's biggest decisions. Join the eminent psychologist as he combines vivid case examples with psychological insights to deliver vital takeaways you can use every day.
We should be asking how we can make good lives better, how we can move people from okay to really happy.
Listen to The Happiness Formula on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Wilton Simpson is a farmer who cares for family, friends, neighbors, and community. Because that's what farmers do. Now Wilton Simpson is running for Florida's Agriculture Commissioner. Because he cares. Wilton always stands up for those in need, like the CARES Center for seniors and the PACE Center for girls. That's why Wilton Simpson led the charge to reform our foster care system, so every child has a loving home and a bright future. Simpson led efforts to pass historic teacher pay raises, expand school choice, and secure billions of dollars for Everglades restoration. The causes are different. The reasons are the same. Wilton Simpson cares, because that's what farmers do. Wilton Simpson for Florida Commissioner of Agriculture. Paid for by Wilton Simpson, Republican, for Florida Commissioner of Agriculture.
This view was worth a hike.
Right? And it's a good way to stay on top of my health.
Yes, I'm Cologuard, a prescription colon cancer screening option for people 45 plus at average risk. Have you screened for colon cancer?
Not yet.
Don't wait. It's more treatable when caught in early stages.
Tell me more.
Cologuard is non-invasive and it's used at home. It detects altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers.
92%?
Yep, even those in early stages.
This was seen in a clinical study with patients 50 and older. Any positive result should be followed by a diagnostic colonoscopy. False positive and negative results may occur. Cologuard is not a replacement for colonoscopy in high-risk patients. Do not use if you have had adenomas, have inflammatory bowel disease and certain hereditary syndromes, or a personal or family history of colon cancer.
Most insured patients pay $0. Ask your provider or an online prescriber if Cologuard is right for you, or visit Cologuard.com.
I'm in.
From dinner with the crew to an easy evening on the couch, Tito's Handmade Vodka makes for the perfect pair to any weekday plans. Stock up on your must-have mixers and go-to garnishes, and just add Tito's for a cocktail hour that's best served any day of the week. Tito's Handmade Vodka is distilled from corn and is naturally gluten-free. Find recipes and more at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof. Distilled and bottled in Austin, Texas. Crafted to be savored responsibly.
Are you committed to safety and have great customer service skills? Palm Tran is hiring. We're recruiting for bus operators, mechanics, and many other positions. Attend the Palm Tran Job Fair on Friday, October 7th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or Saturday, October 8th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We'll be making conditional offers on the spot. It's happening at Palm Tran's headquarters at 100 North Congress Avenue in Delray Beach. Again, join us October 7th or 8th. Go to palmtran.org for more information.
As America's largest injury law firm, size is our strength. Morgan & Morgan.
getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Friday Drive, a good one along the Palm Beaches. Checking in with FHP. No delays on 95. Turnpike is up to speed, but we're slow due to that major roadwork, Southern Boulevard East. It continues at Congress with 2 left lanes blocked. And make sure you slow down for pedestrians on your ride. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by LP Smart Side Trim and Siding. Visit lpcorp.com/pro. Are you looking for siding that makes the cut? LP Smart Side Trim and Siding is a cut above the rest with efficiency that helps you install more siding in less time. Side with advanced durability. Side with LP Smart Side Trim and Siding. Visit lpcorp.com/remodel to learn more.
The Stuff They Don't Want You to Know podcast delves into popular culture's most persistent mysteries. Now, there's something else that the guys at Stuff They Don't Want You to Know want you to know. They've got a new book coming out. Packed with illustrations, the Stuff They Don't Want You to Know book is written in the same smart, conversational style you love hearing on a podcast. Available October 11th. Pre-order now at StuffYouShouldReadBooks.com or wherever you buy your books.
1 and 1017. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a great Friday afternoon. We're at Strike Cigar Lounge. Moments away from Greek's Gridiron, first one of the month of October. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello and good afternoon.
Francis is here.
Hello, happy Friday.
And I know we have one of our big sponsors on the hold. He's got a big event, and an event you definitely want to go to.
Steve from Palm Beach Autographs. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's happening, guys?
Steve, how are you, buddy? How's everything going?
I'm so good. I got heading up to Gainesville for our homecoming game this weekend. I got my little man that's going to be making it up to his first game at the Swamp.
Oh, that's so cool, man. Congrats on that. How do you think the Gators will do? Will they win and give him a victory for his first time up there?
You know, I really hope so. It's they put up a good fight against Georgia. Missouri did last week, so it's I'm a little bit nervous on it, but hopefully he'll be the good luck charm.
Does he know the lyrics to "Won't Back Down"?
Of course.
Nice.
Yeah, he's got the sway down, that's for sure.
All right.
If you want autographs or any memorabilia, it's Palm Beach Autographs. That's the place to go. We've been dealing with them for 15 years. These guys are the best, and they have everything under the sun. Now, I know, Steve, you got a big event that I'm going to try to come to. I'm excited about this one. I heard. Tell the audience when it's happening and who's coming in.
Yeah, so we got 4 events coming up in the next month, but the biggest one is Tyreek Hill will be appearing at our store at the mall at Wellington Green. That's going to be Tuesday, October 18th. They're coming up quick around the corner. He's going to be in that Tuesday evening starting at 7 p.m. We've got autograph tickets available to meet and greet, get signatures, get pictures with him, all that. And just having the cheetah in the building is just going to be really exciting. We're expecting a big turnout.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be huge. Are you kidding me? Tyreek Hill in the house? That's great, man. And again, he's somebody that, you know what, he's a huge star, and he's going to continue being a bigger star and just, a big part of the Dolphins and maybe bring a championship down here.
I hope so. To see a future Hall of Famer in person in Wellington, I mean, it's awesome. We also have some other players coming in. Skylar Thompson's going to be coming in on the 21st, just a few days after Tyreek. We got Spencer Knight from the Panthers coming November 13th for a meet and greet. And then our friends from James Spence Authentication are doing an authentication event, which is like Antique Roadshow kind of style thing. That's November 12th. So a bunch of stuff going on in Wellington right now.
Who's big right now, would you say? Who's the hottest one? I know, obviously, Tebow's always hot with people down in South Florida. But is Tua being someone that people are trying to get, or who would you say is really big right now?
For sure, yeah. We just did Jalen Waddle and Tua public signings in the last couple months, and both of those were huge events, and also all the memorabilia that we got them to sign in our back room has been flying. There's some cool stuff we're doing, like combo pieces with all of them, and then Tyreek's going to sign them in a couple weeks. They'll have some triple sign pieces, and that's just, as a Dolphins fan, lifelong Dolphins fan, I've suffered through it long enough, and I'm just happy to see them doing good.
Oh, it's great. Plus the 72 season. You guys have any of that stuff? I know there's a couple things I got over the years at Palm Beach Autographs. We're talking to Steve because, again, they're celebrating 50 years of that great season.
Yeah, I think we have a couple helmets left, and then every once in a while they'll do a reunion tour. But unfortunately, as time goes on, just a lot of the players are no longer with us, no longer available to sign. So anything that was signed previously 5-10 years ago that has a more complete team is the most desirable. But we do have some pieces still remaining on our website.
All right, Steve, I wanted to ask you this because this is a big question. The 62 Judge Ball, and you're the guy who would definitely know this. We're talking to Steve from Palm Beach Autographs. What do you think that's going to go? There's been so many numbers that's been thrown out. The investment banker got it from Texas. What are your thoughts?
So I think easily over 2. I don't know. We see some of these that, like the Mickey Mantle card, that was a surprise to us. I was thinking like 3 to 4, and I think it ended up at like 5.6 or something. I don't know. It's wild the way things are going. But then it was like funny to see the bullpen coach toss it away, and like his wife was threatening divorce and all this silly stuff for 61.
Yeah, crazy. I mean, the amount of money. I mean, so you're thinking over $2 million for Judge's homer?
That's what I would think. But who knows? New Yorkers are crazy.
I know.
I could see them. I don't know. It's one of those things that it's going to keep on going up in value. Whoever scoops it up, in a decade, we'll hear about it being sold for 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's no doubt about it. Yeah, we've talked about that. Some of the prices with memorabilia. What has caused the bump in all the memorabilia? I mean, the cards have been just crazy the last couple of years. I mean, Jordan's rookie card, we've seen just unbelievable amounts of money. Brady, crazy amounts.
Well, even before COVID, so the memorabilia industry has outperformed the stock market over the past 30 years. So we've just seen appraising, increases in values generally. But then once we saw the pandemic hit, we saw a really big interest in nostalgia and collectabilities, basically anything that made you feel good or made you bring back to a simpler time or a time when you had positive, warm memories. So that was immediate. And then it was, I think the Michael Jordan documentary coming out gave a really big push to that kind of era and just that nostalgia. And then his stuff doubled and doubled again. And then cards started going up and up and up, and then it was just off to the races, really. This past couple of years, I mean, my business has grown 70% year over year each of the last 3 years, and we're really expanding rapidly, and I'm having fun with it.
Well, Steve, we can't thank you enough of you and Greek Gridiron. You've been with us about 15 years. It's been a great relationship. Obviously, you and I have a great friendship, and continue great success. And again, tell everybody that big event, October 18th.
Yeah, so Tyreek Hill, the mall at Wellington Green, our store is located downstairs, and then we've got 6,000 square foot of event and office space upstairs, and that's where the meet and greet's going to happen. Tickets are available still. It's on our website, palmbeachautographs.com. At the top of the site, it's a signings tab, and that'll bring you to all the upcoming signings. It's like Skylar Thompson, Spencer Knight, and Tyreek Hill all coming in the next couple of weeks. And we're always working on fun stuff, so we're always expanding our charity partnerships. We've got a ton of those events coming up, so if anybody has any golf tournaments or any other galas or anything like that they can use some fundraising assistance with, you got my number.
All right, Steve, so much. We want to thank you for being involved in Greek's Gridiron. Great success. Again, October 18th, Tyreek Hill. I'm going to be in the house. I'll definitely call you. I want to stop by and sign. You guys have great events. I want to be a part of it. So thanks so much, brother.
Hey, it's my pleasure, guys. You take care and go get it.
Always. It is the Greek, Francis, and Jimmy. We are at Strike Cigar Lounge for Greek's Gridiron. We're going to start in about maybe 10 minutes after a trifecta. Baseball going on all day today. If you like baseball, playoffs, baby. And the Mets are in it. So I know we got a lot of Met fans out there. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
The bad news, the brain isn't all that great at hearing stuff and remembering it. The good news, you can watch us too. Like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Radio 92.1.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. We've got a nice Friday out there, mostly sunny skies, dry air in place, so it's very comfortable outside as well with Pretty low humidity. Temperatures in the mid-80s throughout the day. We're going to stay in the mid-80s through the weekend, but more moisture does move in tomorrow and Sunday, so rain chances increase for us.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
Star Wars revolutionized the way that special effects are done in movies, but it also created movie merchandising as we know it today. Be sure to catch this week's edition of Our American Stories on the iHeart Radio app, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, it's Greek for Strike Cigar Lounge, home of Greek Cigar 2022. Upscale cigar lounge, downtown Boca Raton. A humidor with over 500 cigars to choose from. Stop into the lounge or the patio to enjoy a perfect atmosphere with friends. Handmade cocktails, premier liquors, great place to enjoy friends or any sporting event. It's Greek Cigar 2022, and Strike Cigar Lounge is the home. Puff, puff, baby. Strike Cigar Lounge. Get there today. Peace.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach. Wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
You wash your hands and brush your teeth, but what about your nose? How do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage pulls saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out allergens, mucus, dirt, and germs, and it's why nose cleaning is the next evolution in daily personal hygiene. People try Navage for lots of reasons: sinusitis, allergies, snoring, things that make it hard to breathe through your nose. But over time, they also find that cleaning their nose makes them feel better, a lot better. Nearly 3 million Navage users have written more than 100,000 reviews, averaging 4.7 stars, saying things like, "Best product I've ever used," and "Amazing, I love my Navage." That's because Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less. But the biggest payoff is improved health. Here's the key point. Navage is good personal hygiene, and it's going to help you stay healthier. At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, Target, and online. Navage, Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
John, what are you doing? Get in my car. Why are you walking to work?
Thanks, man. It's these insanely high gas prices. They are draining my bank account. I can't afford to drive anymore.
Dude, don't walk. Just do what I do, because I never pay full price for gas anymore. I use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait, you're telling me you get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code SMART for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's promo code SMART. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code SMART for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code SMART.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Football is back. Come on out to Hurricane Grill and Wings this Sunday for our next Miller Lite watch party of the season as Miami takes on New York. Great food and drink specials, including $3 Miller Lite drafts during all live televised pro football games all season long. Real radio swag, and a chance to win a pair of tickets to an upcoming Finns game. Kickoff is at 1 p.m. Hurricane Grill and Wings, 1729 Southeast Indian Street in Stewart. See you there!
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. Divorce can be complicated, especially if children are involved. If you're a father and want to protect your role in your children's lives, remember Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men with matters like these for 30 years, and we'd love to help you.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Miami area attorneys. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
Navigating today's real estate market can be tricky. Interest rates are rising, but not as fast as rental rates, and home insurance is about to explode. And housing prices, they still haven't fallen much yet. Really? Not sure what to do? Get the professional advice you need. Call the crew from the Florida Talk Real Estate Show. Our team of experts have helped thousands of our listeners with buying a home, selling a home, getting a home loan, home insurance, and so much more. Call for a free consultation at 888-973-7828. FloridaTalkRealEstate.com.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. Divorce can be complicated, especially if children are involved. If you're a father and want to protect your role in your children's lives, remember Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men with matters like these for 30 years, and we'd love to help you.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Miami area attorneys. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Friday drive, a good one along the Palm Beaches. Not seeing any delays or incidents on the Turnpike or 95. Jupiter, we have that long-term road work. This could slow you down. US 1 north and south from A1A Ocean Boulevard to Old Dixie Highway. Your alternates, Indiantown and alternate A1A. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by the Mark Moss Show podcast.
This is the most important situation in the world right now. As one of the largest
Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Friday afternoon. We're ready for Greek's Gridiron. We have our contestant. We'll get to him momentarily. Good afternoon, Jimmy.
Hello, and good afternoon.
Good afternoon to Francis.
Hello, good afternoon to you.
And before we get to the trifecta in Greek's Gridiron, Jimmy's got a big announcement.
Yeah, well, just if you heard Franny talking what to Florida earlier, she was talking about a young boy that raised a bunch of money for our friends over on the West Coast that got devastated by Hurricane Ian. And Real Radio is trying to jump on that with the Real Radio and iHeart wants to help with the iHeart Cares relief effort. Now, what we've done is we've partnered with the Salvation Army of Palm Beach County, who's been actively involved in relief efforts on the West Coast. And if you have a couple extra bucks laying around and you're able to help our friends over there on the West Coast, please go to realradio921.com/Ian. That's realradio921.com/Ian. You'll see it takes you right to an easy way to donate a couple dollars over to our friends on the West Coast. We really, really appreciate anything you can do.
Thank you so much, Jimmy. Again, every little dollar helps to the people that are going through a very difficult time on the West Coast. We're going to hit a trifecta now and then go into Greek's Gridiron.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
If you watched that game last night in Denver and the Colts, I give you a lap dance, and I got to tell you, and a Tito's, and 818 tequila, and anything, and a steak at New York Prime, because that was a brutal game. First game in NFL history. I went to overtime with no touchdowns. 12-9, the Colts won, and they covered. Thank you, DraftKings. Russell Wilson, my God, he had a tough game. Apologized after the game, but Denver fans were not accepting it. He got that huge contract. There is baseball today, and it's going on right now as we speak. Tampa Bay is losing to Cleveland 2-1. You got the Phillies and Cardinals at 2 o'clock. You got the Mariners and Blue Jays at 4, and then tonight, the Padres and Mets. That's a big one. I know we got a lot of Met fans down here. It's all this weekend, 3 games, so it's best of 3. We'll find out next week who the Dodgers play and the Yankees and the Astros. We'll find out you might even find out tomorrow. You never know. 2 out of 3. Some of these teams could sweep. And there is a game Sunday morning, and it is in London. And Rodgers will take on the Giants. And Aaron Rodgers and the Giants. It's going to be a good game at 9 o'clock. I do think the Giants are going to have a tough time of it. And our boy, too, is out. But the Dolphins are traveling to New York. That's right. They're traveling to New York to play at MetLife Stadium. Teddy Bridgewater's 26-4 on the road. On the road, Teddy. So guess what? Dolphins on the road, you should take Teddy. And Jimmy, give them another heads up where you'd be at a perfect place to watch the game Sunday.
Well, if you want to watch the Miami Dolphins take on the New York Jets and beat them up in New Jersey, you can come join me at Hurricane Grill and Wings. I'm going to be there 12:30 to 2:30 this Sunday. That's 1729 South Indian Street in Stewart. It's right on the corner of US 1 and Indian Street there. It's in the Home Depot Plaza. It's a Miller Lite watch party. Come out and enjoy a $3 Miller Lite draft during all NFL games, and I'll be there, and we'll have a good time watching some Miami and Jets. And by the way, you can register to win a pair of tickets to see Miami take on Minnesota down here. So
Nice.
It'll be a great time. Come on out. I want to see you. 12:30, 2:30, Hurricane Grill and Wings, Indian Street in Stewart.
Perfect afternoon. Great parlay. Now we're going to get into some Greek's Gridiron.
All right, well, this is Greek's Gridiron, where we get a contestant who is going to go ahead against the Greek, and that is head-to-head. It's 7 games against the spread. We got 2 in college, 5 in the NFL, and we have fantastic sponsors that have been with us for many years. Tito's Handmade Vodka, New York Prime, Monroe's, the Palm Beach Strike Cigar Lounge, where we are at today, Palm Beach Autographs, 818 Tequila, Joseph's Classic Market, and VSIN Network. So we have a contestant with us. Contestant, we're going to call you A. What's your name? What do you do? Where are you from? Whatever you want to say about yourself.
And I like football.
I do like football, Jimmy.
Nice.
My name is Nate, and I'm from Detroit originally. Moved down to Florida in 2012. I am a diesel technician, so I work on engines all day. And
Except for today. Today you're doing gridiron.
Except for today. Doing gridiron. That's right. Sitting here in sunny Boca, loving the view. I got beautiful Greek and beautiful Franny and the lovely Charisse.
Yes.
I got to find out what she's doing after this. Maybe she wants to go to lunch.
Wow.
Yeah, take up some of her time before she has to go to work.
Or maybe you can pay her a lot of money and she doesn't have to work tonight.
Oh, I like that too.
I mean, just to be a friend.
Yeah.
That's all.
Pay money to be a friend.
Nate, try this line.
What are you doing later?
See if that works.
Works for Greek every time. All right, let's do this. I'm going to ask you, Nate, first, and then we're going to go to Greek. You know how this goes. If you tie, it does not matter. You got to beat the Greek. So we're trying to get some different games on here between the two of you. And we are going to start in the NCAA. We'll go to college. And it is Alabama playing at home, minus 24 against Texas A&M. Who do you like?
It's a tough game to pick. Bryce Young is hurt, and Alabama is maybe not their best incarnation under Saban, but I'm going to lay the wood. I'm going to take the Tide. A&M can't score right now, and they're going to be probably struggling to put up more than 10 points in that game.
All right. What do you think, G-Man? Do you agree with Nate?
Well, the Texas A&M quarterback broke his hand, so he's out. So they're going to go with a backup. Yeah, I heard a cheerleader is going to be coaching.
Really?
Yeah, she's going to be quartering.
Nice.
And
Be fun to watch.
Yeah, it'd be fun to watch. No, I'm not going against the Tide. They never do. I don't care if they're laying 40. And these two hate each other, Jimbo and him, even though they say, like, everything's good. No way.
Oh, yeah, they just got... Was it last season?
No, it was August.
Oh, was it? It was August?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was back in
Saban,
August.
yeah, Saban said they pay everybody at A&M, and then they said,
yeah.
oh, we forgot. They're not forgetting about that. No way.
But they said they were good.
Yeah,
They
she-
hugged and kissed and stuff.
Giselle and Tom are good. They said. I don't believe it. I think they're home. I think Saban's going to want a beat down on them. I'm just going with the Tide. I can't. There's no way. And I don't think it's forgotten. And I think if the other ones stay close, oh, my God. If Jimbo beats him, it'll be like the greatest victory in Texas A&M history after he said that, they pay players.
Well, and there's last year's game, too, that's weighing on Saban's mind.
Yeah,
I think
look.
he's ready
Yeah.
for some payback.
Oh, yeah. He's not going to forget it.
All right, next up, we got the Florida Gators playing at home in the Swamp, minus 11 against Missouri. Nate, who do you like in that matchup?
I was rooting heavy for Missouri last week because I love the chaos.
I hated that game, but we still won, whatever.
But another tough game to pick, but this game's in the swamp. Let's take the favorite. Let's take the Gators, lay to wood.
All right, with 11 points. How about you?
No way are the Gators laying 10 with anybody. I don't care if they're playing Mary's or Boca High. That's a lot of points for them to lay. Missouri just played Georgia. It's going to be a great game. I know it's 12 o'clock. It's not at nighttime. I'm going to take Missouri. I'm going to take the points. I think it's going to be a good game. I don't know if they'll win, but I think they'll cover.
All right, there you go. So we already have one different. Now we are moving to the NFL, and we got the Green Bay Packers -7 against the New York Giants. And they're in London. So who do you like, Nate?
They are in London, and Daniel Jones is hobbled. And I don't know, I might have to catch passes for the Giants this weekend because I'm not sure who's catching passes. But Green Bay looks good on both sides of the ball. Aaron Rodgers is starting to find some rhythm, and we're going to lay the 7.
How about you, G-Man?
I'm going with the Packers. I mean, Aaron Rodgers was cursing at his team last week, and the Giants are banged up like this. The quarterback's hurt. Their backup quarterback's hurt. I know Barkley's having a great season, 500 yards almost so far. But no, I'm going to go with the Packers. I think the Packers give the Giants a nice little baliad.
A what?
Baliad.
What does that mean?
It's Italian, beaten.
Oh, okay. All right. And next up, we got our very own Miami Dolphins.
What?
-3. And they are playing the Jets at home. Nate, who do you like?
I'm not going back to the well 2 weekends in a row on the Jets, so I'm going to take the Dolphins.
All right, the Dolphins for Nate. Greek?
There's a video on Instagram. I already put it up and for Real Radio, and you know what? I like the Dolphins. I like Teddy Bridgewater. I know a lot of people are not fans of his, but I think he's okay. I think he'll do it. He's 26-4 on the road against the spread. How do you go against Teddy? And I know Zach Wilson with banging moms and all that other stuff.
Banging moms and throwing bombs.
Got it, Fanny. Yep. You nailed it. And I'm up for both of those things. But, always a big fan of banging moms. But I'm going to go with the Dolphins. Lay to 3.
All right. Next up, we have the Chiefs at home, -7 against the Las Vegas Raiders. I have a feeling I know where you guys are going to go, but Nate, who do you like?
I'm going to take the Raiders. Chiefs lines tend to be inflated, and 7's a lot in a divisional game. I understand they're at home, but I think these two teams are not as separated as that line would suggest. And give me the points.
All right, are you riding that train?
No way. Get me off the tracks. Kansas City, here I come. Mahomes, you kidding me? He flicks passes, throws them behind his back, throws them over his head. He's a magician. Got to go Mahomes. Raiders are not a good team this year so far. They're 1-3. It's a division game. I like the Chiefs.
All right.
So we got 2.
You do have 2. Yep. Then we have the Jacksonville Jaguars playing at home, -7 against the Houston Texans. Nate.
Jacksonville's better this year, but they're not a team I like laying a touchdown at home with. They're not a team I like laying a touchdown against anybody with. Give me the Texans. They're playing some people tough, and I think they keep it close.
Oh, you're taking the Jags, huh?
I'm taking the Jags, baby. Yeah, I'm going to lay that one with the Jags. This is a spot play for a couple big handicappers. One guy, it's his play of the year. The Jaguars laying 7. I like the Jaguars. I think they've turned around. I think they're going to win that division. I know that's crazy. Ooh, but I'm crazy.
Oh, you are crazy. Can you do another rah for us for now?
Can't do it after the show.
Is that what that was?
Rah, yeah.
I thought maybe the wire was bad.
All right.
It was the wire.
And then finally here we got the Philadelphia Eagles -6 against the Arizona Cardinals playing at home. Nate, who do you like?
Arizona's home.
Arizona is home.
Oh, did I say that wrong? Yeah, I thought I said that. Okay.
Arizona's home. They were talking on ESPN this morning on the 4-letter network, like maybe the Eagles should be on upset alert. But how do you step in front of that freight train right now? Lay the wood. Give me the Eagles.
Uh-oh, are we going to have another one on the other side? What's going on?
I don't know. I mean, I've been known to go both ways, but that's after 2. That's after 2 with baby oil.
Merv Griffin on line 1.
Oh, I wish Merv Griffin was on line 1. Biggest mistake in my life. I've made a couple big ones. I'm going to go with the Eagles, too. I heard it's still good. Yeah, and he's cute, and the Eagles are playing good. Arizona's just until Arizona gets Hopkins back, their star receiver, I don't think they're the same team.
All
Nate,
right.
I wish you a lot of luck.
What 3 games? Do you recall what 3 games you have different?
We have Missouri and Florida.
Yep.
We have
Las Vegas and Kansas City.
Okay.
Texans and Jags.
And the Texans
There you
and
go.
Jags. That's
Yeah,
great.
so you'll
Thank you for
remember.
paying attention.
Yeah, write them down. We'll remember, and I hope you win. Now, if you go to Vegas, you have somebody you would go with, male or female.
Sharice, what are you doing?
Stevie Wonder saw
Good
that
time.
coming.
Thank you, Jimmy.
You're welcome.
I was trying to help him out.
You're welcome.
Now, would you be jacked up to go to Vegas, or would you take that 70-inch TV, or be like, I don't want the TV?
Oh, wait. You don't get both of them?
You do. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I
I
was.
thought you got both. I was going to say. I thought you got both of them.
I was about to ask
Yeah.
about the either or. No,
Yeah.
of course I'd be jacked up to go to Vegas, and I'd be jacked up about the television. Absolutely.
All right. Well, I hope you win. No, I don't. And I know one person really is rooting against you, and that's Jason, our winner in September. He's rooting against you.
I'm sure he is.
Bro, always great seeing you. Thank you for
Yeah,
being a
good to
big
see you
supporter
guys.
of the station for years. I'll never forget you brought a pizza down a couple years ago. We were doing a Super Bowl down at Empire in Brickell, and you brought a pizza all the way down. That's real, real love. So I'll never forget that. That was really good. I wish you all the luck in the world. Thanks for listening, and we'll get a cigar soon.
Sounds good.
You look very comfortable today in your shorts, hanging out with a cigar, doing your thing, and Sharice is working tonight. You never know. Maybe you could stop by and get a Coke with her.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I can't do any more. I'm trying my best.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Wow.
I'm trying.
That's the best he's got, Jimmy. That's the best he's got.
Not surprised.
Jimmy, you want to tell everybody one more time about your event?
Yeah, I'm going to be at Hurricane Grill and Wings this Sunday from 12:30 to 2:30. It's a Miller Lite watch party. Come watch some football with me. You can watch Miami beat the Jets. And it's a Miller Lite special. They're going to have $3 Miller Lite drafts during all NFL games. So grab a Miller Lite with me. And again, I'll be at Hurricane Grill and Wings, 1729 Southeast Indian Street in Stewart, 12:30 to 2:30 on Sunday. Come on, join me. We'll have a good time.
That is a perfect parlay. Jimmy, the Dolphins, and just enjoying yourself at Hurricanes. That's perfect. I want to thank everybody today involved with the show and the sponsors. You guys have done a great job. Tito's Handmade Vodka.
Yep, we got 818 Tequila, VSIN Network, of course, Strike Cigar, Bar and Lounge, where we're at right now. You also have Palm Beach Autographs, Monroe's of Palm Beach, and Joseph's Classic Market.
And New York Prime, where
Yes.
you get a $200 gift card. If you guys end up, Nate, if you win, you get a $200 gift card. There could be a perfect date. My God, you go to New York Prime.
That would be a perfect date. That place has amazing food, amazing service, and I would look amazing next to her.
I'm available, Nate.
Nate's always trying to close.
I love it.
As a person said to me one time, a shooter's got to shoot. Great job, Nate.
ABC.
Always be closing.
Always be closing.
Jimmy, thanks for all your help with the contest, with everything in studio, behind the scenes, and obviously what you bring to the table every day.
Thank you very much, Greek. Thank you very much, Franny. And thank you for listening.
Franny, great job as always. Thanks for showing up today, doing a great job, and helping us out with the text line, everything you do. In front of the microphone, behind the microphone, and being on time, because some people are late today.
Oh.
Go ahead, Franny.
It's debatable. I was kind of late. I know.
You
But
were
thank
never-
you.
you were not late.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. No, I appreciate you. And of course, Ronnie with Strike Cigar Lounge. What an incredible host. Sharice for holding it down. Jimmy for holding it down up in West Palm Beach. G-Man, Nate, you. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. And Greek, do you have any parting words?
Always parting words for this audience. You guys are the best. We appreciate you guys always listening to us. After us, it's the News Junkie, then it's the Greek Zone, and then it's Pillow Talk with Francis and Megan. Don't forget, that is tonight at 7 o'clock. You'll find out what the girls are really thinking. Make sure you listen to these girls. Every time I hear it, I learn something, and nobody needs more to learn about women than me. Have a great afternoon, everybody. If you don't have a straw, guess what? Use your tongue. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Hey, it's Rover from Rover's Morning Glory. Wake up with me each morning. Just tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. And you can wake up with me right next to you. Romantic.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News.